Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. Shalom, brother Ephraim. Shalom, Yeshaya. What's good? What is good? Tonight's title: Why do the heathens rage? Man, there's been a few funny videos that I've come across that I want to share with you, brothers and sisters, tonight. And it just shows you how serious this thing can get. You know what I'm saying? When people, make death threats, make videos on you, go to the campaign and stuff like that, and basically make fake accounts about you. Now, you brothers and sisters will have to acknowledge this. Why would the so-called Black Hebrew Israelites make fake accounts on me? Right? They don't do it to nobody else. Not Shamar, not Judah Naz, not Kwana. None of these other brothers out here. But you have to ask yourself, why are these guys making fake accounts? And then you have camp members making videos about those fake accounts that these people are making under my name. And basically, they're basically how you say shadow boxing. They're basically boxing a shadow because what they're actually addressing isn't me or any of my videos. You know what I'm saying? But I got a funny message today from my brother Malak, and you know, it's on Jay Shoob's channel. Everybody will know that is Jay Shoob 49er. Um, and in the video, in the beginning of his video live that he did the other night, he plays a music video from Army of Israel. I believe that's the name of their camp. This other brothers that I've met and had conversations with that were in that video. And I find it funny that in that video, they were really talking about me. And this is in their music video, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna play for you, brothers and sisters, and y'all gonna see it for yourselves, bro. It's like, but in the videos, it's almost like they were trying to throw like an olive branch, like, let's just try to make peace or something like that. But it's a ridiculous argument, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna play some funny videos out there. But how are y'all brothers and sisters been doing, man? I know y'all been out there doing some stuff, man. Trying to keep cool, All these rumors of war we see. I know right now social media has been pushing, the whole Russia, you know. But anybody who read Matthew 24, kind of gets the gist of it about these rumors of war. What's funny is that people will talk about, about World War III is in the Bible. No, it's not, man. Stop it, bro. You're not going to see. First of all, where's World War I in the Bible? World War II. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all want to talk about end times, then it's okay to talk about end times prophecies. But when y'all start saying stuff like, "Oh, yeah, World War III is prophesied in the Bible," I'm like, bro, stop it, bro. There is no World War III. And also, I have to at least give some credit to the ISUPK because they're like the only camp that basically is at least trying to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm at least trying to have a conversation, whether it's on TikTok or whatever the case may be, or even on my personal messengers, or as you brothers and sisters probably even seen some messages even on my videos from some ISUPK members that have been commenting on my videos. So at least those brothers are trying to, at least talk, while most other camps just run their mouth, right? But like I said, I'm gonna begin it with a video. Hold on, let me get out of here. I'm gonna start it with a video because again, man, it's like at the end of the day, it's their own people that's doing it. Vega's not a racist. Ancient when I was part of Ancient Watchmen, we weren't racist. We were just saying the same thing that many of your own brothers and sisters say, and I'm just gonna keep proving it over and over, right? No, that's not it. Here it is. Now I got this. A brother sent me this video. It's a pretty interesting video, pretty funny video, and you're gonna hear what this black pastor basically has to say to the fake Black Hebrew Israelites, right? Some funny stuff, man. I got some funny videos to show today.
when you look at black people, you look at the African American people, what you will see are a people that, of all the people on the planet, have been the easiest people in time and antiquity to enslave. Nobody, no other people, while there have been enslavement, there have been nation capturing nations. When America came here and took this nation from the American Indians, the Navajo, the Arapaho, the Cherokee, the Blackfoot, all of that, America could not enslave the Indians. They wouldn't do it. They would not be slaves. They would not serve the purpose of slave, not even indentured servants. They wouldn't do it. The American Indians would not. It's been tried in France. It's been tried in India with the class systems. It's been tried with peoples all over. Russia has tried it. Nobody has made as good a slave as black people, the ones on the dark continent of Africa. Of course, they don't call it that anymore. Nobody has been as good a slave as black people. Now, I'm not saying this because I dislike black people. I live in a black skin. I live under, well, I suppose culturally people will identify me as an African American, and I live in a black skin. The name that I have, James Manning, comes from the Irish that lived in South Carolina that gave liberty to my father and my mother. But I live in a black skin. I'm not saying the things about black people because I would want to hurt or harm them or not identify with them. I'm saying it because it's historically true. Search the records. When the Jews went into Egypt to be slaves, the living quarters were not the same as were down in the quarters of the slaves here in America. There was no intermingling of Pharaoh and his army and his people with the Jewish people. The Jews remained pure-blooded Jews. There was no mixture. There was no miscegenation. And there was equity. They were more of servants, indentured, than they were slaves. And even the boy Moses was found by Pharaoh's daughter floating down the Nile River. She picked him up. Though he was the son of a slave, she picked him up and brought him to Pharaoh's court, and Pharaoh kept him and treated him like it was his own son. Nobody on the planet Earth has ever been as willing a slave as the so-called black man, so-called African-American man. Nobody has ever been. And the reason why the black man has served as a good slave, has made a good slave, is because of his mentality. Now, my job is to wake him up. My job is to bring the stark truth that has caused him to behave the way he behaves, live the way he lives, kill and cut and lie and cheat and be dependent and fail to recognize his rightful place before God, his opportunity and strength and responsibility. My job is to clean all that up, tear all that up, and make him a man, because he's not a man now. Jesse Jackson is not a man. Al Sharpton is not a man. Black leaders, T.D. Jakes is not a man. Barack Hussein Obama is not a man. They're slaves. They still have the slave mentality. Louis Farrakhan is not a man. They're slaves. They're still slaves. They have not yet, if they were men, then black people would not be living, doing, killing, living at the bottom of the world's social register, have died out. Where there was in 1965, there were 40 million blacks, Afro-Americans, or Negroes in America. Now there are only 30 million. 10 million have died. 2 million are in prison because black people have not become men and women yet. They're still slaves. And the very fact that they follow people like Barack Hussein Obama and you can't show them the truth. That's how they became slaves in the first place. The witch doctors in Africa sold them to the white man, and they refuse to acknowledge it to this very day. Black people still tell that Kunti Kinte lie, that white people came and threw a net on them and caught them one by one in the jungle and put 5,000 of them on a ship at one time. It didn't happen that way. It's a lie, but black people fail to recognize it because a slave never looks at the truth. They sold the Jesse Jacksons, the Al Sharptons, the Barack Hussein Obamas, sold black babies into slavery to white slave traders off the west coast of Africa. But to this very day, black people won't acknowledge it. To this very day, black people will not realize they've not built anything. All of their cities are ghettos, filled with crime, laden with darkness and filth, when it doesn't have to be that way. Black people could be cleaner, safer, more loyal, more integral. They can be. They don't want to be. They don't want to be. They don't want to be. They enjoy being dependent. They enjoy the lies of the Democratic Party, being dependent. They enjoy the lies of the Democratic Party, being dependent. They enjoy the lies of the Democratic Party that keeps them dependent. They enjoy hearing somebody say, we'll build a house for you. You don't have to build your own. We'll build a school for you. You don't have to build your own. It's in their hearts. It's a curse. Now, I spoke some time ago about the curse being removed. The curse of Ham, Canaan. About the curse being removed. The curse of Ham, Canaan. About the curse being removed. The curse of Ham, Canaan. About the curse being removed. The curse of Ham, Canaan. About the curse being removed. The curse of Ham, Canaan. I know y'all don't like it. The black people don't like it, but it's in the Bible. Then throw all the Bible away there. You can't. I know y'all don't like it. The black people don't like it, but it's in the Bible. Then throw all the Bible away there. I know y'all don't like it. The black people don't like it, but it's in the Bible. Then throw all the Bible away there. I know y'all don't like it. The black people don't like it, but it's in the Bible. Then throw all the Bible away there. I know y'all don't like it. The black people don't like it, but it's in the Bible. Then throw all the Bible away there. You can't just tear out Genesis chapter 9, verse 25, throw all the Bible out and forget it. You can't just tear out Genesis chapter 9, verse 25, throw all the Bible away there. You can't just tear out Genesis chapter 9, verse 25, throw all the Bible out and forget it. You can't just tear out Genesis chapter 9, verse 25, throw all the Bible out. And for you Israelites out there running around talking about the black man is the Jew, stop that lie. And for you Israelites out there running around talking about the black man is the Jew, stop that lie. And for you Israelites out there running around talking about the black man is the Jew, stop that lie. And for you Israelites out there running around talking about the black man is the Jew, stop that lie. And for you Israelites out there running around talking about the black man is the Jew, stop that lie. Because it's not true. The black man is not the Jew. Because it's not true. The black man is not the Jew. Because it's not true. The black man is not the Jew. Because it's not true. The black man is not the Jew. The Jew is the Jew. The Jew is the Jew, and the black man is the black man. We don't have to still pretend to be Jews in order to be blessed of God. God is our Father. The Lord God Almighty. We don't have to be Muslims. We don't have to turn to Islam and call all white people devils in order to have the favor of God. God is our Father, and it needs to be told, and it needs to be told now. All these groups growing up, white people are the devils, and the Jews, the real Jews, are the black people. All this confusion, all this prosperity, talking in tongues, blasphemy, Pentecostal, Baptist, Methodist foolishness. Al Sharpton is not a man, he's a slave. Jesse Jackson is not a man, he's a slave. T.D. Jakes is not a man, she's a slave. Cornel West is not a man, he's a slave. And then you have people like Maya Angelou and Toni Morrison say to you, that the first black president was William Jefferson Clinton, even though he's a white man. The slave mentality in the dreadlock wearing Toni Morrison and the dreadlock wearing Maya Angelou wearing their dreadlocks, yet calling the white Bill Clinton a black president. Slave mentality. They're slaves. And needs to stop. And you need to hear the truth. Now you let another slave, Barack Obama, vote. You voted for him, sold your soul to the devil for him. Well, I'm here to deliver the truth. First of all, black people need to repent and need to stand up en masse and say, thank God for the white America. Thank God that he's allowed you, even in slavery, you're brought here. You got a great chance to live in the greatest nation on the planet. You need to start there, and you dare not call me an Uncle Tom or an Uncle Ruckus or a porch monkey because I'm telling you the truth. Me an Uncle Tom or an Uncle Ruckus or a porch monkey because I'm telling you the truth. You got a great chance to live in the greatest nation on the planet. You need to start there, and you dare not call me an Uncle Tom or an Uncle Ruckus or a porch monkey because I'm telling you the truth. Me an Uncle Tom or an Uncle Ruckus or a porch monkey because I'm telling you the truth. You're never going to get anywhere until you start praising God for being here in America. Oh, well, otherwise we'll send you down to Haiti or send you over there to Zimbabwe that used to be Rhodesia, which used to be a great nation, or send you over there to South Africa or to Rwanda or Uganda with Idi Amin or Monrovia with Master Sergeant Doe. Stop this foolishness. Black people killing one another. You need to thank God, and you need to open your minds to the truth. And I'm going to tell it.
So there you go, the opening video, right? So that brother said a lot of you know, a lot of interesting things. But the thing is that, you know, hey, we've been saying the same thing, but when we say it, we're called racist, right? But when their own people say it, nothing. Now, people like him, they get like tens of thousands of views, followers, stuff like that. But yet you see people like Fopi and, you know, those clowns, Yeshua, and, you know, I mean, you know, whatever his name is, you know, those clowns from Fopi be harassing Northern Kingdom's Prophets channel, harassing my channel, used to harass, you know, whatever channels, right? And we're like these little channels, but yet you have these individuals who have powerful channels, and these guys are quiet, don't say nothing, don't challenge nobody, but they think they could come to our channels and be like, oh, and talk their real mess, right? But at the end of the day, what that guy said was, you know, was pretty funny, and it was the truth, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I had to share that video with you to open up the what I'm about to bring out today. So, you know, I had a video that was shared to me by the brother Malak, and again, it's gonna show you y'all gonna see who it's talking about, right? I want to share it real quick. Yeah, stop staring this one. And y'all tell me who is the army of Israel talking about? Everybody can participate. Everybody can participate and put your answer on the comment board. Who do you think they're going to be talking about, right?
His father gave him a copy of his DNA, and we all have it in us. Genesis chapter 9 and verse 26. And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. So you see, this is why y'all went to slavery, because y'all were Canaanites. What are you saying to Canaanite? Are you serious, brother? Are you serious, man? Y'all fit the curse. So, Canaanite. Genesis chapter 9 and verse 26. And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. So you see, this is why y'all went to slavery, because y'all were Canaanites. What are you saying to Canaanite? Are you serious, brother? Are you serious, man? Y'all fit the curse. So we supposed to be the Canaanites now? The Canaanite. Genesis chapter 9 and verse 26. And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. So you see, this is why y'all went into slavery, because y'all were Canaanites.
Who are you saying a Canaanite?
Are you serious, brother?
According to prophecy.
Are you serious,
y'all
man?
fit the curse.
So we supposed to be the Canaanites now?
Yes. The prophecy.
Are you serious, man?
Y'all fit the curse.
So we supposed to be the Canaanites now?
Yes. The prophecy.
Are you serious, man?
Y'all fit the curse.
So we supposed to be the Canaanites now?
Yes.
Now, what's so funny about this video is that the brother right there that's speaking saying, "Oh, are you serious? Are we the Canaanites now?" You know, I've actually met that brother before, you know what I'm saying? So has the brother Malak, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've met this brother in real life before, right? And not only that, but even a while back, I remember, if you brothers and sisters remember, the screenshots I showed you of that same individual was the one that was basically calling me and Shamar and like Kwana spicks. And he made like a post saying, "You spicks, if we ever catch you spicks, you know, saying we're gonna bash your heads in," you know, basically making a threat towards us, right? But if you notice, he's in that video, right? Everybody right now, type in, who do you think the so-called Hispanic brother that was reading Genesis 9 is supposed to represent? Who do you think who do you guys think that those brothers are trying to mimic right now? Oh, you calling us the Canaanites? Oh, and then you see the guy reading, oh, Genesis chapter 9. Blah, blah, blah. Who do you guys think this video that they're right now trying to talk about? But notice this next part, right? Because this is another funny part. Like I said, when you see this video, I see at least 3 individuals that I've had conversations with and used to be on group chats with and stuff like that in this same video. So again, people, who do you think they're talking about or talking to, right?
Are you, man, you must be out of your mind.
Listen, this whole thing can be solved very easily, man. Give me Isaiah chapter 11, verse 13.
Yeah. Check it. The envy.
Thank you, Malak. You're right. I was on mute. My fault. Now, again, if you just saw in the video, those 2 brothers that just stepped up, right? The one who's about to read the scripture, he used to be in our group chat. The brother Ephraim, you know, and other brothers can attest to it. There, you guys are here. You guys remember that brother? He was part of our group chat like 2 years ago, right? When I was, teaching about the Canaanite doctrine. And the brother that's next to him that told him to read the scripture, that's the same dude I showed you guys a while ago, about 2-3 weeks ago, about when I was showing the video about when I was on Black Jesus Ministers channel, and how I was speaking to a One West brother, and how I even asked him the question that I've been asking all Black Hebrew Israelites about, the prophecy about them coming together and to be scattered again. That was the same brother. So I've had conversations with at least 3 brothers in this same video. Okay, and they all know what I teach. And if you notice what it seems like they're trying to do, right? As if we're a camp, as if we're on a street corner saying, "Oh, you Negroes are Canaanites," and no, Genesis chapter 9, brother, read. You see what I'm talking about? Like the deception. We all know who they're talking about, but you see how they're trying to make it seem like it's a war between us. Oh yeah, these guys are in the street corner saying that we're the Canaanites, right? Then he's going to have this brother read Isaiah 11:11. Now, let me ask you guys, this is what's so crazy about this doctrine, right? So he's going to read Isaiah 11:11, talking about this. Watch.
The also of Ephraim shall depart.
Yeah.
Check it. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart,
right?
And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
Right.
And
My fault. See, I keep forgetting I'm on mute, man. Y'all on point, man. Keep reminding me, man. Nah, I was just saying about the two brothers that were just saying about who just read Isaiah 11, right? Talking about envy, right? Now again, how are we envious of them? Do they even know what the word envy even means? How is us teaching about them being Canaanites being envious? We're not talking about how we want to be them or overtake them or overshine them, right? Because that's what basically envy is, right? You're just jealous of them, you're just envious of them, right? We're excluding them according to the Torah and using the Torah law. There is no envy. And not even that. You know what I find beautiful? That they're basically saying to you, brothers and sisters, that Jose Vega is the fulfillment of Isaiah 11. You know what? I didn't know that Isaiah wrote about Jose Vega 2,600 years later, and the book of Isaiah 11 is about Jose Vega. I didn't know that. I was unaware. That Jose Vega is this person, right? That's bringing the beef between Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom. How? We're not even that deep. What are you guys talking about? You guys act like there's like millions of us that I've like recruited millions of Hispanics and natives, and now we're going against you guys. That would make more sense. But little Jose Vega, little Ancient Watchman, when I was part of Ancient Watchmen, yeah, we were the fulfillment of Isaiah 11, which you guys are reading. I don't know, bro. Y'all giving us too much credit. You giving me too much credit, bro. I didn't know that I was the fulfillment of Isaiah 11, bro. I was unaware of this.
Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
So the whole thing is
And Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
right.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
So the whole thing is, if y'all don't have nobody on the opposite side of this argument, this clearly means that you too are the nation.
Thank you.
All right. Praise the Lord.
Hold on, bro.
All right, so y'all can watch that that video if you want, but I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because, like I said, this was the video that they played in the beginning of Jay Shub's thing. So we'll listen to it just like the first 5 minutes of Jay Shub's program. He said a few interesting things, but then like I said, I'm gonna show you just why the heathen rage, why these guys feel so threatened of me. I don't understand why. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the most scariest dude in the Hebrew movement. You know what I'm saying? According to these camps and Fopi and stuff, bro. So let me fast forward this video.
when you intend to do it, not misinformation. Because we go hard in the yard with a library card. We back, y'all. 7-game sauce gang over everything. Y'all know we rocking, man. Listen, we back. Another stream, another video, another episode for the brothers and the viewers. You already know we pro literacy, we pro education. We about using your noggin here on the source. So we're gonna be dealing with some dilettantes from around the way. You guys may know who they are. Teo Ministries. And the reason why we're dealing with these guys today, because they are spreading disinformation, not misinformation, because misinformation is when you do it on accident. Disinformation is when you intend to do it, when you intend to mislead, when you intend to lie, when you're disingenuous on purpose. So these guys are spreading disinformation about DNA. And the reason why they are sharing this disinformation and letting it filter through the internet is because they're haplogroup G and they don't match up with majority of African Americans. Again, majority of African Americans would be haplogroup E, 1B1A, then you have E1B1B, but majority of us are E markers, and then 30% of us, 60% of us E markers, 30% of us are like R markers, and then all the rest of the markers come after that. I think haplogroup G is only less than 1% of African Americans. So they're upset behind that. So now what they're doing, because they're upset behind that, they're trying to spread as much disinformation about DNA as possible. They are the enemies of education. We're here to edify and educate our people. And we also want to ameliorate and get rid of and fade to the black, so to speak, the racist notions that have been absorbed in the Israelite community that don't come from ancient Judaism. The racist black and white, you black, you white, and all this stuff that comes from post-colonialism, that comes from racist rednecks down south, that comes from an ideology that was bred in a hateful generation of peoples. It has nothing to do with the ancient Torah constitution, has nothing to do with the biblical Israelites, has nothing to do with Moses. This is something that we've learned in recent times here in America, and this Western way of thinking about race and racial constructs and theory needs to be put to bed. Rob Bourne wants to debate an Israelite on whether or not Black Hebrew Israelite theology was formulated or had its start or origin in America. And it's true. Who would debate him? That's true. He's actually right on that, because what we have now, what we call Black Hebrew Israelite theology, or whatever you want to label it, or whatever, however you want to classify it, is an amalgam of several elements. One of the elements is the Black Power movement, a lot of Christian Baptist Christian elements. You got to understand, the Baptist, I believe the Baptist sect was started by KKK or racists. So we adopted a lot of racist narratives from them. So they would say racist things about Black people as being inferior, pre-Adamites and stuff of that nature. And we just adopted it and tried to reverse engineer it and say, oh no, actually white people are the descendants of Cain. Actually, white people are X, Y, and Z. This has nothing to do with the construction of the Torah. This has nothing to do with Moses. This has nothing to do with the foundation of the Bible. These are things that were created and absorbed by us. Jeremiah, I'm live. I'm live, brother. I don't know if you're watching. I'm live at the moment. These things were created by us and absorbed by us here in America. So I actually agree with Rob Bourne on that point. So we got my brothers in the building, Yap Gang in the building, Yap family in the building. We got
Hear that.
Thank you. So you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So that was Jeshu, you know what I'm saying? Like him and his group are usually about DNA, which again is trash. But that's another group that we beat up scripturally, so they had to years ago forget about the scripture, and basically now they're on this DNA stuff. This is why they hang out with each other. Jeshu, we deal with Jeshu years ago on Facebook. So like I said, that's four people that are just from that one video. The person who's doing the video, three people that were in the video that I've dealt with before. So it's just four people that that I've dealt with before in the past, who who come up with these doctrines, right? So after I've beat up Jay Shub years ago with the scripture, now he's onto this DNA stuff and trying to prove how they're Israelites through DNA. Which again, last time I had a discussion with him, I bodied him real bad. And what was it? What's that thing called? That app, Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? It was like a all Negro like platform, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like a lion, that I always am. I went in there and taught Jay Shuba a history lesson. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that was that video. So you know what I'm saying? He's all right, you know what I'm saying? He has an all right message. He don't really teach racism. He don't believe that all or the majority of Israel were black anyways. You know what I'm saying? So I really have any issues with that brother anyway. So because he's kind of gets the gist. You know what I'm saying? And plus he knows that it's not important about colorism, about being white or black or whatever the case may be. So me and Jay Shu really don't have any issues when it comes to that. But now I'm going to show you a video, and this one talk about why the heathens rage, right? Let me drop the link if anybody else want to come on and get on some of this. Right now, I'm about to start getting into videos that that these other people have made of me, pretending to be me, right? And then you have other cat members like from GMS and ISUPK, and they're actually making videos to this fake account, thinking that they're addressing me, right? It's hilarious. And again, it shows you the desperation of what's going on. And to the brother Northern Kingdom, right? Oh, Shalom 144. How are you, brother? I know you said you was gonna get a surgery soon. I don't know if you already got the surgery. If you did, bro, how did it go? Um, we were talking about that. I think like 2 weeks ago. I remember you said that your brother passed away and you had to go do surgery. Hope everything's good with you, brother. Um, no, back to what I was saying. Right, you guys got to see the desperation. What's the desperation? Oh yeah, back to what I was saying about Northern Kingdom. Right, Northern Kingdom. The brothers that be harassing us on our group chats and stuff on our videos that we make. Yes, it's these brothers that I'm about to show you who have been making fake accounts of me. And not even that, recently they even made videos with you on it on their fake YouTube channel that they did of me, right? They even put in Northern Kingdom in it. So now we know exactly what's going on and who's doing it. It's Mighty Shebrew and the Fopi in them. They're the ones who are making these fake Instagrams of me, fake YouTubes of me, Facebook accounts of me, and I've already reported to Facebook and got that thing taken down. The one on Instagram I got taken down, but the YouTube, for some reason, even though I reported, it still hasn't been taken down. But I'm going to share with you, brothers and sisters, this fake account. Then I'm going to show you how, like I said, how these other camp members address this fake account, because this account is trying to make me look like a racist, right? Exactly, brothers. Ephraim, exactly. Report it. That's what I'm saying. Even after I do this video, I want you brothers and sisters to report this account. Just let it, get it off YouTube, because these guys are trying to smear my name. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that why is it only me? They didn't do it to Shamar. They didn't do it to Quana. They didn't do it to any other people, anybody else but me. You know why? What's this? He said, Cologne, I think he almost killed Fopi. I don't know what that means. Can I share what? Can I share what? What, the link? I didn't share it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, let me share the video, right? Hold on. All right, so everybody can see it, right? This is the YouTube channel right here. Right? This is the fake channel that these guys made of me. All right, so let's get to it. Right? Elder Jose Vega. As you see, they have 22 videos or 22 subscribers, and they have these videos. But if you see right here, look what they even have a video they did just like about almost a year ago, right? Of who?
He's Esau, Artumio, Enos, Esau, Esau.
So you guys see what they're basically doing here. If you actually think about it, right, they're basically trying to say like me, Northern Kingdom, and all of us brothers are basically like a camp, right? That we're like a camp, and that's why AOI made that video, that music video that you just saw. They're trying to make us seem like we're this camp and we're out here. Stop it, man. Stop it. So now we have this fake YouTube that's been around for like over 2 years. Matter of fact, I'm gonna prove it to you. Watch. Look how long, because I've addressed this years ago. Watch. Look how long I addressed this. And the YouTube channel is still up to this day. Watch this. Watch this. Let's go see. Can y'all see this, Rickert? Right here. Look at this. Look at this, right? I addressed this back in December 9th of 2019, bro. Over 2 years ago. Canaan making fake accounts. I titled it back on my Facebook. Over 2 years ago, people. This account has been up. Right? Watch.
Present to be on my Facebook, taking all of my pictures.
And Benjamin, I love the other tribes.
Okay? You brothers and sisters can see it right there for yourself. That I've been dealing with this for years. Years. Okay? Of these guys being desperate. And let me get back to the video. Right? So like I said, they even have videos of Northern Kingdom prophets acting like, you know, saying this is all supposedly my channel, Elder Jose Vega. But as you see, right? Let me go back to the channel, right? Most of these things are music videos of them. And you know that these guys are actually studying me and looking for my videos, because a lot of these videos that are on here are not even on my YouTube channel. They're on another YouTube channel that's my boy who was my producer and stuff like that. So they've been searching for my videos out there. You see what I'm saying? That's not even on my channel. So a lot of these music videos that are even on this elder channel, a lot of you brothers and sisters haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I used to do hip hop years ago. But the thing is that these guys are taking things that I've done 10 years ago before I was even in the truth and trying to make it seem like I hate Judah. I remember that. I did that video when I was an Ancient Watchman. I showed the video. Matter of fact, I'll show you a few examples of what they're doing. Trying to make me seem like I want to kill black people and I want to kill Judah, and it's craziness how these guys smear my name. Watch this. Exactly, Ephraim. I don't even call myself elder. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. These guys are ridiculous. Right? Here's a video that they did, right?
You see my life, they ain't nothing like it. Even though these rappers try to bite.
See, they're writing messages like, fuck Judah, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, they're clowns and watch.
but you know they too scared to try it. Can you look in the eyes of a man who's dying, who got caught at the wrong place at the wrong time? I got 100 blocks that I'm supplying. I ain't lying when I say I blast my iron at you fake one, so take one shot to the brain.
Now, everybody sees what they're trying to do, right? Oh, look at Jose doing videos of violence and blah 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 blah, and they're putting messages. Oh, fuck Judah, or I want to kill Judah, I want to kill black people, right? Making it seem like that's me and that's how I feel about, you know. First of all, you could tell that video was years ago, because what am I missing in that video that I'm wearing right now? My beard, right? We all clearly see it. We clearly see that I was 10 years younger. I was not rocking the beard. I wasn't into the truth. Why are they making videos to clearly try to slander and smear my name? Obviously, there must be something I'm teaching and saying that must be the truth. You know what I'm saying? So let me go back to it.
Done and send these niggas back to where they came from. And we ain't playing, son, because we. I would be out if I was you. Ain't no telling.
See, now you see in this video, it says FGMS. You see even how they're trying to make me go against camps. Oh, fuck GMS. I want beef with GMS. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Malak. And these are the same brothers that talk about they keep Torah. Because I know it's Fopi who's doing it. They're already exposed it. It's Fopi, everybody. It's Fopi and Mighty Shebrew. I already know for a fact that it's them. Because in one of these videos is a conversation that I specifically had with Fopi on Lion's Den, with JJ 7000, a brother named what was that brother's name? Like Julian or something like that, and Mighty Shebrew. But I was specifically talking to Mighty Shebrew that night. So I know for a fact it's Fopi in them that have made these fake accounts and stuff like that. But look, right here, they're saying, oh, look, Jose saying GMS. Oh, Jose wants a piece of the Elder Gabar or whatever his name is, trying to make it seem like we're having beef or something, right? I'm telling you, these guys are cloud shoes.
What I'ma do if I ever got my hands on you, yeah. I will leave y'all niggas petrified, especially when I step inside. When the weapon rise, y'all gon' recognize. Knock a nigga out that's twice my size, make them realize even if you try, you won't make it out alive. You know. Call me gingerbread man because I'm making bread. Or call me country crock cause watch how my butter spread. And I don't talk to y'all cause y'all probably talk to feds. And the
See that? Now here's another video, right? Oh, F Judah, F Simeon, F Levi, F Issachar. Do you see the slander campaign, people? And then again, this is what they're doing to pretend that this is me. Oh, only Ephraim is the only tribe that's. Come on, bro. Why are they so desperate? Now you guys are starting to get the gist of why the heathens rage.
let's get it. Bitch ass niggas. Everywhere that I go, they said Lil E, gotta get shit to the bag. That's for you and me. Ain't no time for wasting, nigga. I got my 2 or 3.
Here's another video, right? I'm not even in this video, and they're basically trying to make me seem like I'm like this gang member, right? And you see these guys just throwing up gang signs. And look, guys, I'm in a gang, right? Notice, look at what it says right there at the bottom, right? It says Hispanic Hebrew Israelite. You see, this is where they're getting caught right there. One West and Fopi and them. Who calls us Hispanic onlys? That's what I'm saying. This is crazy.
Yeah, I see you looking, baby, but check the jewelry. Smoking weed, took a pause, had to cut off all the frauds. Niggas quick to jump up on some shit just to see you fall. Yeah, I see you looking, nigga, and you know who we are. It's everybody killing, nigga. That's when we blew the car.
I fell in love with the bread, but I put the shit on your head. I fell in love with the bread.
Now look at this one, right? Now it's F Sakari, right? FAOC. Yo, these guys are trying to make me seem like I have beef with all these camps. But you know what's funny? Even though these videos are trying to make it seem like I have beef with all these camps, and these camps are making so-called videos of me about this video, why haven't none of the camps stepped to me yet? Or hit this live? Especially when I was on Ancient Watchmen for a year. We was on it for over a year. I've been on this channel for a few months now, about 6 months now. The camp still ain't hitting that link. Cowards, man.
But I put the shit on your head. I promise I will. I fell in love with the bread, but I put the shit on your head. I fell in love with the bread, but I put the shit on your fucking head. I don't got a plot, you bitches is hot. You hanging with them niggas makes you hot.
All right, now watch this, right? So now we're going to start addressing some videos that people have made of me responding to me because of this fake channel, right? So let's go to a GMS first, right? Here it is. Rebuke of Elder Jose Vega, right? So we're going to see this rebuke video of this GMS, right? Back in 2019, right?
Shalom, shalom, Israel, brother Amos with the Watchman for Israel. First and foremost, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to the brothers pushing this truth and strong sincerity out on the highways and byways, pushing to wake up the elect, enduring sound doctrine, and spreading this truth like wildfire. I'm going to say shalom, much love to y'all. Continue to push this word in sincerity, not a filthy lucre. And to the sisters and the children holding it down at home, to the husbands, for the husbands that are out pushing this word, shalom to y'all as well, and to the widowers and those who are helpmates to the nation, shalom to y'all. This is a strong rebuke, a very strong rebuke to a so-called elder who tagged me in something on Instagram, right? I'm taking a branch off of Brother Malachi's WFI Defenders.
Now, notice what he just said, that he's doing a rebuke video, right, of something that he saw on Instagram. Again, people, remember I told you that there have been fake Instagrams of me, fake YouTubes, fake what is it? We got what's that thing? Oh yeah, Facebook. You got Facebook accounts, YouTubes, all this, Instagram. They have made fake accounts on every one of these social media sites about me, not about anybody else. Just keep remember that nobody else but Vega. Why? But now, as you just heard him, he say, "Oh, I'm going to address something I saw on Instagram." See, but again, everybody, I don't even use Instagram. First of all, never was a fan of Instagram. Don't even use it.
Right? So this is a strong rebuke towards this elder, right? No soft stuff, nothing, no pansy stuff, man. This is a strong rebuke, and you better repent or you're gonna be put to death, man, for your wicked words and your wicked actions. And I'm gonna bring this video out so everybody can see what I'm talking about. So it's not like I'm just scoffing or whatever, but I wanted to bring out this verse before I went into it. For a bishop, and a bishop is an elder pretty much. right? That's another word for an elder. So for a bishop must be blameless as the steward of Yahweh, not self-willed, not soon angry, not giving the wine, no striker, not giving the filthy lucre, but a lover of hospitality, a lover of good men, sober, just, holy, temperate, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. What I was talking about earlier, right? The elder Jose Vega, that's his name.
Now, as you see there, he's showing you this fake account on Instagram. Now, if you brothers and sisters notice, these guys are taking my pictures, my personal pictures, off of my Facebook account, right? Of my private one, right? As you see many pictures of me right here that he's about to show. He's going to show this fake account is going to show pictures of my wife, kids, and stuff like that. This is how serious it is, you brothers and sisters don't realize. And I've been dealing with this for years. And these guys think that that they were gonna scare me or make me back out or whatever the case may be. All it made me do was come stronger at their necks, as you guys see throughout the years, right?
Jose Vega. And I'm going to show you where I was tagged at and a couple other elders. And whoever is in this camp under this brother needs to get the hell out of there, man. Nothing about this is sound. Nothing about this is profitable. And all of this will get you led to destruction, man. All of this would be your downfall. You get put to death following this man. And I say that sternly. So everybody knows it's not a damn game when it comes to this, right? Let me get to what I was tagged in, right? I just want you to see, look, as soon as I hate you, Judah and Benjamin. I love the other tribes because the northern kingdom are the real Jews, not the Hamite African southern kingdom, right? So this is what he pushes. He pushes that the southern kingdom are Hamites.
You see that, people, brothers and sisters? Look, they have pictures of me and my kids right there. They're taking pictures of me and my daughters right there. And if you notice the picture all the way on the top left, that's the brother Inca. I haven't seen that brother in a minute, but look, they even taken brothers that I was kicking with back in the day. Brother Inca. Look, they even have Ben Cuevas right there in the middle. Hold on, let me back it up a little bit. Look, they even got the brother Ben Cuevas. Watch. Right there. That's Ben Cuevas right there next to brother Inca. Ben Cuevas with his wife right there. There's Shamar right there in the top right. Right? So these guys are going through my stuff, friends pages and stuff like that, taking pictures. This is how serious these brothers are when it comes to this.
Right? I just want you to see, look, as soon as I hate you, Judah and Benjamin. I love the other tribes because the northern kingdom are the real Jews, not the Hamite African southern kingdom, right? So this is what he pushes. He pushes that the southern kingdom are Hamites and only the Hispanics are Israelites. That's what's pushed by this camp leader, right? So they're called the Israelite gangsters, HHI, Hispanic Hebrew Israelites, right? And I want to show the video that I was Hispanic Hebrew Israelite gangsters. They're called the Israelite gangsters, HHI, Hispanic Hebrew Israelites. So they're called the Israelite gangsters, HHI, Hispanic Hebrew Israelites, right? And I want to show the video that I was tagged in. So here's another one. I'm an Israelite gangster. If you're not from the tribe of Ephraim and not Puerto Rican, F you other tribes, right? And then people getting into him, telling them he going off. But this is
done and send these niggas back to where they came from. And we ain't playing, son, cause we don't play no games. And we don't say no names cause you know we running things. Even though the game changed and it ain't the same, it's like you just done took over the damn thing. So where all my G's at? Where all my niggas at? That'll quick to bust a gat at a rat. Hit him in the back, lay a nigga flat. It's a rap until a snitch ass nigga. What you think about that? While real cats get locked up from bodies they shot up, fake cats just popped up.
So this is what the elder of this camp is pushing forward, man. Right? You got the look. I got my fringes on, but I will always be a gangster, man. Right? Look, this is what your elder promotes. This is what he wants to be. Look at this. This is what look, smoking cigarettes. This is what your elder does, man. Look, marijuana is fine as long as it's not like Blackie Mild or cigarettes. Right? This is what the elder of your camp push forward. Right? This is the guy that is leading the Hispanic Hebrew Israelites, man. So it was something else I wanted to show. I wanted to show as well. Look, I put weak niggas in the grave. Yeah, it was something else. He might have took it down. See, man, that's where it comes in.
Once again, if you guys are noticing something, what is the pattern that you guys are noticing? Is he watching videos of me doing lessons? Like everybody knows that. How many lessons do I have? How many videos have I dropped for the past 4 or 5 years? Like literally, we have like over like hundreds of videos. Is he addressing any videos of classes I've done, or is he going by music videos that I did 10, 11 years ago? What's going on here? But yeah, he's acting. You see how he's acting as if, oh, look who you guys are following. Look at this guy. Yeah, he's showing videos when I was back in the world. Congratulations. Why don't you clowns address any of my lessons about you guys being Canaanites and stuff like that? Why don't you do one of those rebuttal videos on that? But I see your agenda and what you're trying to make me look like and trying, the image you're trying to portray me to your people. Somebody hides underneath the car. They come out
Having sound doctrine, man. And you being a bishop, you're supposed to have sound doctrine. Not pushing F these other tribes, only Ephraim. That's retarded, man. That's the absolute dumbest thing I've seen in this truth, man. This should be a wake-up call to you Israelites that want to argue, bicker, and complain and talk about your brethren, man. This is a wake-up call, man. Because the Lord can put this spirit on you. He can make you bug out and start doing rap songs about killing your brothers. Killing the 12 tribes, man. Right? Nothing is okay about what this brother's doing. Right? Brothers. Killing the 12 tribes, man. Because the Lord can put this spirit on you. He can make you bug out and start doing rap songs about killing your brothers. He can make you bug out and start doing rap songs about killing your brothers. You. He can make you bug out and start doing rap songs about killing your brothers. Spirit on you. He can make you bug out and start doing rap songs about killing your brothers. Killing the 12 tribes, man.
Now, did anybody Even with those videos that he just showed, right? Those 3 videos that he showed himself. Did anybody hear me say, fuck Judah? I'm going to kill Judah. I'm going to kill Benjamin. I'm going to kill some Levites. Or I hate the 12 tribes of Israel. In any of those songs. No. You know why? I didn't even know what the hell who the hell the 12 tribes even were at that time when I made those videos. I didn't know the Bible. I already told you I came in this truth at the age of 33, like 7 years ago. Over 7 years now. So, like, and those videos are like 10, 11, 12 years old. So why is he blatantly telling lies? Oh, this is the guy you listen to. You hear him saying that he wants to kill his brother. He wants to kill the 12 tribes of Israel. When did I ever say that in any of those videos that you played? He made the same mistake that the brother Nazarite Israelite elect made months ago when I made the rebuke video of him. He tried to do the same thing. Take these same videos and say, look, Jose said he wanted to kill Judah. He wanted to kill the... No, I didn't. When you hear those songs, didn't mention it because I didn't even know who Judah was. What the hell are you even talking about? It's the same thing that politicians do to other politicians to deal deceitfully with the people. Take little video clips and not giving people the context. Same thing that Jeremiah did. You know, that I did that video about how Jeremiah did, rebuking Jeremiah and Shamar. You know? But we'll keep watching it. And then we have another video. Like I said, they're not that long. But you're going to hear him just straight slander me this whole time. He's shadow boxing. Because he's not actually addressing me at all. He's addressing a fake account and some weak ass music videos on a fake account. Sad.
Right? Nothing is okay about what this brother's doing. And if anybody who is watching this video is in that camp, get the hell up from under that man. Don't you ever feel proud to call yourself a Hispanic Hebrew Israelite, man. That's a double entendre. That's dumb as hell, man. That's like black Hebrew Israelites, man. You an Israelite from whatever tribe you from. Now we gonna go to the law. It got me hot, man. Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him. Right? So this is an open rebuke to you wicked ass elder, man. To y'all wicked ass elder, whoever's in that camp, man. The Lord gonna deal with him treacherously, man. The Lord gonna put him to death in front of the congregation, probably, man. Because he want to sit there and make rap songs about killing his brother. Putting them in coffins and body bags. Like we in the world, man. We supposed to put off the old man. The law is summed up in 2 of the greatest commandments. Loving the Most High with all your heart and loving your brother as yourself, man. And nothing I saw on there was loving your brother. Pretty much you saying F the Messiah if you saying F Judah.
Hey, Shalom, Vega. You hear me?
This, the book.
You hear me, Vega?
Yeah, I can hear you. Shalom.
Come on. I just want to make a statement on that right there. What's going on? That's crazy, right? Because if majority of the brothers, they know what's your stance, and you believe that the so-called all Negroes is Canaanites, right? Instead of these brothers just coming on and debating you, you know what I'm saying, and proving a stance, right? They go and make, you know what I'm saying, some videos when you was in a worldly, you know what I'm saying, like when you was not even in the truth, and then to make it seem like you making them videos towards the brothers, that's a crazy false statement. You know what I'm saying? And then they talk about keeping Torah. Right now, I guarantee you, Wi-Fi, they don't even know that that's a fake account. I guarantee you that Wi-Fi, that brother Amos, he probably don't even know that that's a fake account. I put that on my life. He don't know that's a fake account, and I know for a fact that he don't even know that video is new. That it's old. He probably think that video is new. You know what I'm saying? So them brothers right there who put up them fake accounts, man, they're gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what you believe, you know what I'm saying, you're entitled to your belief. You understand? They have to debunk it. Now, one thing that is true You know, a lot of people don't know who the Canaanites. So when brothers get into that debate or conversation, brothers get itchy. You know what I'm saying? Brothers, that's a touchy subject for some of the brothers. You know why? Because they feel in their heart that the natives been doing it at them all the time, right? So that's why they it's a touchy feeling, right? But as men, they should come up and they should hold a stance and then like defend what they believe. You remember that time you had that debate on Judah Nazareth? Like all them brothers, it was like 6 brothers. You remember?
What, a while ago, or
Yeah, that was a long ago. You was debating like 6 dudes.
bro? I used to do it all the time on Judas channel. That's what I'm saying. I did it a
He
lot.
erased all them. He erased all them videos though.
I know he did. People know
That's
he did it
crazy.
on
The
purpose.
debates with him and Kanalawa, he erased all of them too.
Yep, I told people that years ago. I was like, "Yo, the most views that Judah got on his channel was a debate that I did with the Chicago brother.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, the Chicago brother.
Yeah, what was his name? Mikael.
Mikael, yeah, man. See, them brothers, at least they came up and Mikael was trying to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? But you got other brothers that they like from I won't even say camp, but but probably it was Fopi or Mighty Hebrew or whatever the case may be, or it could have been even some brothers from the Sakaris because they be hating on the low as well too. So they don't come up and stand up. You know what I'm saying? And then just like I put in the chat right now, my fault, my brother, from just keep on talking, but I gotta take this out. Right now I just put on the chat like what's up with the video? In the debate between Kanalawa and Alazar. Who's Canaan? Why did he erase that? You know what I'm saying? That was a good edification video, no matter what. Even though if he lost, by him erasing it, it just showed me they had something to hide. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like they erased the debate that we had with them. They erased that a while ago. Last time I saw that video was like almost at like 20, like almost 20,000 views.
Look,
And
when
then
Wi-Fi, when Wi-Fi
who's
not
that?
following them, Wi-Fi is the brother Amos who was just talking about you right now. But he don't even know. I guarantee you, he don't even know that's the past. He probably don't
He's
even know
GMS,
that's.
right?
No, he ain't GMS. He's Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I bet you them brothers right there, they don't know. But you know what? When them brothers be going on live, sometimes I go on and I be chopping it up with them. I'll be showing some scriptures, show them love. And I noticed something. The last live I did with them, and I was trying to help them out because there's some Torah onlys in there just chopping at that whole platform, and nobody stood up. You know what I'm saying, for the Messiah, while these Torah onlys was like just disrespecting the Messiah, and I was over there. I be debating OTs like crazy, so I'm in there just like as them brothers is giving their classes, I'm chopping these dudes up, OT. But I seen that the brother got a text on his phone right as I'm looking at him, right, Vic? And then and then he looked at like somebody told him something on the phone. Then he got on the phone and looked at my comment and they was laughing. I put that on my life that it must, what I'm saying. I won't say on my life because I don't want to make the false statement, but it had to been Sakari because you know what I'm saying. Because I'll be going in there and I'll be doing dirt. I'll be speaking about Sakari all the time. You know. So I'm just want you to know, bro. I guarantee you, them brothers don't know that, bro. Them brothers don't know that's an old video. You know what I'm saying? And they just, whoever did that fake account, they just set you up for failure.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's a straight slander campaign. And I already told you, I already know who did it. It was Fopi and them. It was on Lions Den. This is a specific video of a conversation that I know for a fact that I specifically had on a Lions Den group chat, especially talking to Mighty Hebrew, whatever you want to call his name. I call him Mighty.
Yeah, Mighty Sheep. Well, you can call him Mighty
So
Sheep.
I already know it was them. So I already know it's them that made this fake account. It wasn't. I don't believe that it was a One West camp that did this. I believe
I believe it could have been like somebody.
Fopi and
I
them.
don't think it was just them, but it could have been like that one Pacific brother who got that
But
mad
how?
hate for you.
But
You
how
know
would
what I'm
they get?
saying?
How would they get that? But how would they have that specific recording that I did on that specific group chat? That specific group chat wasn't on. They don't have One West believers on it. it was basically it's just for Lions Den and Mighty Shebrew was on it. They only invited me to that group chat to talk about the Canaan shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but it could have been. It could
But
have
I
been
was
anybody. You know how brothers be getting them fake accounts going into places they don't want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Just to get information, just to be snapshopping stuff. That's why I put that on that message on your stuff, like snapshot that. You
no, I'm
know,
saying it would make sense.
Sakari, because they be up.
I'm saying it would make sense how you're explaining it, how you're saying Wi-Fi don't know it was me. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe that it was One West that actually did it. That's what I'm saying. So I agree with you. That's why they're making these videos because they think that it's me, but it really isn't me.
Well, listen, that's the reason I said it could have been one of these One West Cap, or it could have been Sakari. This is what I'm saying. I could be not saying something that's 100% accurate, but I'm telling you that I was on a live not too long ago, helping them out, and this Torah only, this chopping at them, and nobody from their group was defending them. So I was in there like chopping the old T up, but so for some reason he got a phone, like a text, and I know it must have been Sakari who probably, you know what I'm saying, because they know they the same thing they did with you, like them, no no contact.
Yeah.
They did with me too, because I was all been doing some crazy
Oh, they
stuff
kick
on.
you. So he ended up kicking you off the chat.
They ain't been kicking me off. Listen to me. One time they seen like this Dominican dude, right? I think in ATL, and the Latino dude was like, "No, y'all, you know, the Latino dude was just telling them like he don't believe what they believe, but the Alazar was just like, just how would you say, just bringing up scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But instead of being humble, he was being prideful. And I made a comment up there. I put a comment like, you know what, like, woe to them who know more. You know what I'm saying? They will be accountable for more. He took down that video. The other brother, this man, how you call this? What's his name? The other little light skinned dude with the little dreads.
Yeah,
Hassan was on man, on the Northern Kingdom prophet,
yeah, I saw
um
it.
on the Northern Kingdom prophet, talking about that what I was saying was false, like there was Canaanites in the temple, and I was showing some. He was like, "Oh, who this talking this?" And I said, "Jump on, like that we can talk." But he ain't even jump on. He just left. But eventually, if the Most High is saying there won't be no more Canaanites in the temple, that means they were in the temple. Understand? And they
Mhm.
still abide in the temple. That's why the Most High is saying that there's not gonna be, you
I
know.
know, and that's a perfect exactly. So when they always make that stupid ass excuse, oh, how can we be Canaanites when we're the ones who are waking you guys up, right? You're answering your own question because according to the book of Zechariah, it says that you guys will be in the temple, that you're still amongst us today. You're proving our case.
The Most High, when I was young, the Most High called me Israel. So I know that it was the Most High. We didn't you give a class on that? That it was the Messiah who really woke up the Northern Kingdom.
Yeah, I
I
remember
mean,
you
I don't.
guys
They
on
don't
that.
look at your classes, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But if
I
they
know,
dig
man.
in a little bit more,
People be
they'll find out.
slacking on that stuff too, bro. My lessons be deep, bro.
Yeah, but let me tell you something, right? For the time, um, this whole thing started. This I'm talking about, like for that time when y'all was all together, like Ona, you, Yash, and like all the brothers, Ephraim, like all the brothers. When we was all together for that time, we would if they only know that we was only defending really like the natives. When the only Negroes is to say, oh no, the y'all ain't like y'all ain't Israel. So that's what pushed me into that, you know what I'm saying, to defend my brothers. I used to stay neutral on that. I used to play. I ain't even try to jump in it. And you even know I took you down there to into Light Zion, you know what I'm saying, for we could did the Passover down there and everything. But and I still mess with brothers today, you know what I'm saying? But every time I see they be getting at the brothers on the natives and like, no, y'all ain't Israel, y'all ain't Israel. And they just and like what brought me into the conversation, like the debating was that I used to see that a lot of natives didn't know how to defend themselves. So I used to feel so bad, like you know what I'm saying? And I used to have to go in there and just help them, and then I find myself in it. But you know my stance. I say I'm not saying this just to say, um, um, just to say anything. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to take my butt out from the side because I know everyone look at me like that already, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't believe all Negroes is Canaanites. Me and you had this conversation before. Understand? Um, I believe that a portion can be understand for the simple fact of the vexation. Understand the spirit. So, and my mom's is Haiti, and I know how the Most High work with my mom's directly, brother. This is a pure testimony that I'm giving. Not too long ago, let me just say this real quick, brother. Not too long ago, my mother had a vision, right, with the Messiah, and the Messiah appeared to her, right, and then when the Messiah appeared to her, he was shift changing. He was changing from nationality to nationality to nationality, right? He was just changing. You know what I'm saying? Like he was changing to a Chinese, to a white dude. He was just changing to mad people, mad nationalities. And then my mother was laughing, like, "Yo, why are you doing this?" And he said, check it out what he said. He said, "I'm doing this to test the ones who say they love me." You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm doing this to test the ones who say they love me." That's why when anybody who believe in the Messiah or anybody, I give them the benefit of the doubt. And that's one of the reasons I backed off from the camps, because I can't just be banging on Esau. I can't just pull out Psalms 83 and just say Esau or Ishmael and don't even say the other Hamitic nations is in there. And don't even know what they playing a part at, right? Psalms 83, let me ask you a question, Vega. Psalms 83, that talks about Edom, Ishmael, right? They talk about Ammon, right? Amalek, right? But the other Hamitic nations is in there. Nobody's talking about them. And then nobody's even saying what part they playing in prophecy. We see Amalek trying to take the house of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? We see other nations trying to take the house of Yahweh, but we don't see these other nations
I
trying
already
to
told
take
you
the
why.
house of Yahweh.
I already told you why, bro. It's a. And this is how I tell you that these camps are so fake. Like specifically Sakari and them, right? Because I've seen Alazar go to New York and get awards, right, at a Hamite show, right, with Sinetta and them and all them, right, with a bunch of people that they would call Hamites, right, and go to their award shows and be hand in hand with them, right. But just like you just said, there are 4 Hamitic nations, according to Psalms 83, that are supposed to be a crafty council along with the other nations, right? Why don't they expose them? You know why? Because if Sakari and them were to start going in a street corner, just banging on every black man on the street, bro, Sinetta and them would start attacking them again. Polite and them would get on their necks again. That's what happened. This is why, if you notice this, Malak. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Show me, anybody right now, show me one video of the camps having a black man bend down and lick the bottom of their boot or kiss their feet. Show me one, anybody right now, show me a video of them having a black man or a black African man who they would call a Hamite, whatever, bowing down to them, licking their boots and stuff. Have you ever seen
They
one?
probably did mention it, but I never seen it though.
You know why, right? Imagine that. You know why? I'll tell you right now, please, Sakari or one of you camps, please make a video of you having a black African licking the boots and kissing your boots, bro. Bro, I will straight send that video right to Sinetta and them and have the freaking conscious community rain hell on y'all motherfuckers, bro. Especially, imagine this, Malak, especially this, right? Because you know how the camps are. There are Hispanics and natives in the camp. Imagine that, a video of a so-called Mexican or some Mexican, right, or Ecuadorian or something like that, having a black man lick his boot, kiss his feet. Tell me the black community wouldn't go fucking ape shit over that shit, bro. They would go fucking crazy on all the One West.
And you know what's crazy? Just a lot of brothers in the camp, right? They just going by colors, brother. They really going by colors because 100% of them can't even really say they Judah. Now, when you do the research and we do a lot of history on it, you see that we had Jews like the colors of Arabs in North Africa. So, you know what I'm saying? They going by color. And then that's what excluded me from them too. You know what I'm saying? I go on sometimes on Wi-Fi and you know what I'm saying, just go out there, try to help them brothers out if it's a Torah only, you know what I'm saying? Because they talk about the end time prophecies. And you know, I like them brothers out there, man, Naquan. and Amos and them, you know what I'm saying? But when I seen they when I was trying to help them out and they got that text, I seen like a different vibe. So that's why I'm not even like messing with them no more. Cause the only ones they really mess with is they mess with Sakari. And the Sakari, after they've been threatening us forever.
What are we fear?
Wi-Fi is a camp.
No, I'm saying, what
Is
does it mean?
I think Watchmen for Israel. They some good brothers, man, and they believe it or not, they not off like Sakari. I believe they more sincere brothers. You know what I'm saying? They'll go. You know what I'm saying? And speak. I mean, to me, they don't have that much natives like Sakari, but they be out there preaching it as well. But I believe, believe it or not, brother, I believe Amos don't even know what's going on in that video, man. He really don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know that brother personally, but
Yeah,
just by him, you can tell the video you know what I'm saying, he was tagging. It was just, whoever did the video was just trying to get everybody against you.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm pointing out. That's why I'm bringing this out, showing everybody now how you even have this brother right now shadow boxing. He's
Hey,
acting like if he's acting as if he's addressing me, but he's not addressing me. That's why I said in the beginning.
listen, I just seen a video, right, with IUCPK, with Captain Tazariak. He just had some how you call it? He had some how you call them, Moors, like some Moors up in there, and they went to school and they debated them on who's the Canaanites and everything. And they were saying they was the Canaanites, and yo, I used to be K ain't flip out on that. They would just talk to them normal. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice debate between Captain Tazariak and them Freemason Moors. You know what I'm saying? Who was saying, who was saying they was Canaanites, but it was a nice debate. You know what I'm saying? It was real nice to see that, and they didn't even have no beef because the Moors was they was just, they was, the brothers.
Yo,
Probably if the Moors was
that's
Latinos, it would have
hey,
been a
hey,
different story.
exactly. That's exactly what I was just about to say. Because I saw that because you shared that video to my messenger, and I saw parts of it. I saw the first round, and just like you said, everything was cool. So let me get this straight, everybody. This is why I keep telling you guys. This is how you guys know we're not the same fucking people, bro. They do not look at us as the same. Point blank. Period. They can have like I said. That's why I even opened up this on my live today with that certain video, right, of that certain man talking,
But
showing how African Americans are Canaanites and stuff like that. So why? No, why is it that none of you clowns are harassing him when he's doing that shit? Why are you guys
hey,
harassing
hey,
him?
hey, Vega, but I don't think it's all of them, bro. I think it's a mix amongst themselves, brother. Because you have brothers who will talk that with you real humble, like nothing, and they'll get into a nice conversation and they'll prove all things. But then you'll see some other brothers who are just straight, like the, like a demon go up in them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of having a conversation, trying to just prove your point, or trying to show without a doubt, you know what I'm saying, that these prophecies be fulfilled. And how can you relate this to the
I
to
haven't
the
seen nobody step up. No camp is coming over here stepping up to that to have this kind of conversation. That's what I'm saying, bro. The camps are scared.
you say IUPK
The
though,
only
right?
camp, I'll say the only camp that right now that's actually answering like my text messages and shit. Like if I'm writing on like say TikTok or something, if I is ISUPK, bro. I'll give them the right now. I'll give them like the only props. And to tell you the truth, I actually like Captain Tazariak. I think Captain Tazariak is a very knowledgeable brother with the scriptures. That's
And
somebody that I would definitely go on a tag team, and debate somebody with. I believe that he's on my level. We're on the same level when it comes to scripturally debating.
and you
I
know
don't have
what?
any problem with
Let me
Captain
let me
Tazariak.
Vega, let me share something else with you. Captain Tazariak is like the only one who have that Puerto Rican brother on the side of him too, and he be defending him like he his real brother. You know what I'm saying? Because that time when Polite was gonna fight, and the other captain, you know what I'm saying, the Puerto Rican kid, and Captain Cesario jumped in the midst like, yo, like, no, you ain't touching my brother, like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's when he got that cross the line. Like he like, if you gonna do something, cross the line. If not, you know what I'm saying? He got famous off that little But he really, like, I see Captain Tazariak as like really not seeing color, you know what I'm saying? And that's a great thing with that brother. I really admire that brother, you know what I'm saying? Because you can see, for example, because you see him having a native up there on top with him. You don't see no other camps trying to put natives up there next to them. That's why a lot of natives just straight left the camps. You know what I'm saying? You bring up something, and then you bring up a conversation, or you help them with a doctrine or something, and you become an enemy quick. Oh, the color scripture don't mean that. Oh, you're an enemy. That's it. You don't even see natives leaders up there because you know what I'm saying. They got this power struggle. Well, anyway, brother, go ahead, man. Continue doing your thing, man.
Yeah, but like I said, yeah, like that's the only camp really that's even dealing with me. Like I said, I haven't seen a Sakari write a text to me on Facebook or anything in freaking over a year or something, probably a year and a half or 2 years, man. Like they really stopped messing with me, especially after that no contact order. But it is what it is.
Yeah, man, it's cool. Don't
But
worry
yet they
about
have
that.
conversation. Hey, but yet they have conversations
They
with
debate any
vocab
Christians,
alone.
right?
Yeah,
They be debating any
they love
Christians
to talk
quick.
to vocab below. They love to talk to Mike Pereira. They love to talk to all the people that they claim are the devil, the Bible speaks of. But yet their brother Vega, bro, they just can't just talk to me, bro.
Yeah, no, bro. You know what,
That's
brother? The
crazy, bro.
best thing to do is the same thing they doing. Don't even mention them on your platform. You know what I'm saying? The only reason we mention them because the situation that was at hand. You know what I'm saying? And because who everybody know how Deacon was trying to do some, trying to put heads on brothers, and man, you know what I'm saying? They and they ain't talking about they believe in Yahweh. Now you serious? You really gonna say you believe in Yahweh when the scriptures say you hate your brother in your heart? Guess what? Meaning like trying to kill them. If it's a doctrine difference, then you should just settle it out with the scriptures, right? But once brothers be trying to put heads on brothers and stuff like that, yo, I don't got no respect for none of them dudes, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, you remember the screenshot I showed you about that, right?
Oh yeah, man. They did the same thing with me. They try to do the, like all natives, you know what I'm saying? And I got proof of that too. You know what I'm saying? I seen the proof of you. I got proof of that too by some other brothers from their camp who shared it with me. And then they better question their loyalty, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's the
So
same thing. Hey, the same thing with the dude from the video too. The dude from AO whatever AOI. He did the same thing to us. He basically threatened us, called us spics, and said that hey, if we see you in the streets and we basically blow your heads off, oh, we won't be sinning, right? Because we're a bunch of heathens. That's basically what he told us, bro.
yeah, but still then they still call themselves Israel. That's not gonna fly with the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. Even if you have if you
That's
have
crazy.
check it out, if Vega only believe all niggas was Canaanites, they will have to just prove they stance, you know what I'm saying, through scriptures. I don't know what's the hell of it and why they so fussy about it, you know what I'm saying? Because they just see color, brother. I keep trying to tell you. They just see color. Half of these brothers don't even know what tribe they come from. They don't know where they come from. Mande tribe, Fulani tribe, Wolof tribe. They don't know what tribe they come from until they go on by colors. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be like that, brother. They gotta know how to debate the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Without going by colors.
Yep, I agree.
And I told you, you know what I'm saying? I said again, brother. Man, I don't believe that stance, but you know what I'm saying? Like I get caught up with this, and my father's a native. I tend to defend the natives a lot. You know what I'm saying? And for that time, the Most High has equipped me with information to help brothers from the natives to not to feel like they not. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I find myself in this mix again. You know what I'm saying? But my mom's is Haitian, like I said, man. I know the Most High works with a lot of Haitians and Jamaicans and all the, but like I said again, you know what I'm saying? You have people got to study. You know what I'm saying? Jamaica, the Igbo was there. You know what I'm saying? The Ashantis were there, and the natives was there. So not everybody from Jamaica is the same people, but that's what they believe because they're going by color, and that's on them. Well, anyway, brother, man, do you think, man? Shalom, man.
All right, we keep playing the video. Like I said, I have another little video after this one from the brother from GMS, Gabar, whatever his name is.
Isaiah chapter 11. He laid a hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. So at the end of the day, if you really in this truth and you really reading these scriptures and you really applying these scriptures and you really trying to live how the Lord commanded us to live, you will understand that there ain't gonna be no envying and vexing towards the tribes, man. You'll put an end to all that, right? You wouldn't even open your damn mouth to say you want to kill the 12 tribes and F this tribe, F that tribe, man. Damn, Negroes be making you so mad sometimes, man. You Israelites who feel like they know everything and feel like they elders can't stand a toe against brothers who really sound in this, man. Who the spirit moving through, man. That's not okay to do that, man. It's not okay to say that, right? This this First John chapter 4 and verse 20. If a man say I love Yahweh and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love Yahweh whom he have not seen? And this commandment have we from him, that we loveth Yahweh, that he who loveth Yahweh love his brother also. So how are you saying you love Ephraim, but you hate all the other tribes? How you saying that you an Israelite gangster that put people in the grave, man? You hate the Most High. You hate the Most High with a passion for saying stuff like that. Right? This ain't no game. This ain't no a trend. This is a life. Or if you following this man, or you call yourself a Hispanic Hebrew Israelite instead of an Israelite from the tribe that you come from, you going off. You going off and you need to repent. For the Lord comes down swiftly upon your head and destroys you, man. For the hatred of your brother. Matter of fact, I got one more precept. It just came to my head. I just thought of all that the precepts I could and just started spewing it out, man, because it's agitating, man. Agitating as hell to see this stuff. 1 John 3 and 15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer, and you know that no murderer have eternal life abiding in him. Right? He hate his brother. Look what he promoting. I don't talk to y'all because y'all gonna end up full of lead. Hey man, this is awful, man. This is awful. You ain't no elder, man. You a joke. You a joke. You ain't no elder. Backbiting about your brother. Look, you're talking bad about the brother. I don't know about this, man. But I spoke with that brother before. That's a good brother.
See, funny if you actually look at that picture right there. That's a picture of me right there, and you actually Malak's in that picture. The brother that was just on, he's in that picture right next to me and on the right. If you actually pay attention, that's Malak right there, right behind me.
So the brothers be out on the highway and byway, man. Look at this, man. He don't have no understanding, man. Have no understanding.
Hey, it's crazy how they
Crazy,
put
man.
that picture up there, right? I remember that picture, bro. We was out there with the brother from AOI, and we was out there with that same brother from AOI who you say he was trying to hurt your brothers. You remember that day?
Yep. That's what I said earlier. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I was like, everybody that made that first video, I've actually either met and had conversations with. You know what I'm saying? The first music video. You know what I'm saying? Jay Shu.
So what?
The brother from AUI. The other brother that we were in that group chat with years ago. That brother was in that music video. And then the other brother that I had a conversation with on Black Jesus Minister. So, like I said, I've dealt with at least 4 of those brothers that in the video. That's why I said that they made that video about me. You know, so that's basically about me, bro.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that majority of the natives who had woken up to the truth, they was a part of some camp at one point in their time. You know what I'm saying? But probably, you know what I'm saying. What happened was that it gives the spirit give testimony. A majority of the natives, you know what I'm saying, it was some type of racism or some type of favoritism or some type of respect of a person that had one of these natives looked at that like, hold up, and they just straight left. You know what I'm saying? Now I still mess with a lot of them brothers, like I said, man. But a lot of things, what they did to us, I just put them to the side for now, brother. I'd rather deal with them brothers when the Messiah come. You know what I'm saying? Unless they come and try to debate one of the brothers I know, and then I be trying to help out. A lot of times I look at on the Northern Kingdom channel, and I just swing through his channel. And guess what? It be mad dudes vexing him. And I got to jump in and like, damn, this ain't even Facebook. I still got to go up and help this brother. You know what I'm saying?
You need it.
Exactly, because we're used to doing stuff like that, like you said on Facebook, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing it for years.
But that's where you got to keep going.
So now that we're on this YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, bro. We got to chase them off of YouTube, just like we chased we chased them off of Facebook. Yeah, we straight chased the Black Hebrew Israelites off of Facebook. So now we're on YouTube. We're gonna do the same thing, whatever platforms they want to keep trying to take over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I said that too the other day when we was up there. It was me, you, Iraq, and the Northern Kingdom Prophet. And I was like, man, we can't even come around here and talk about the natives. We ain't say nothing about nobody else. All the books have just shown about the natives and bringing out stuff that we was the transatlantic slave ship first, and boom, we just got bombarded. Just like, I was like, damn, we can't, you know what I'm saying? If you can't say that's vexation or jealousy, then guess what? I would say they are Ephraim and we not, because you know what I'm saying. We were just over there, just going through the scripts. You know what I'm saying? Going through books, having a good time, and they just come start back. You know what I'm saying? Saw coming. It was some jealous shit.
Oh. But at the end of the day, I just it's coming to the realization is that at the end of the day, they're in low numbers, man. Like I don't really care, because Phoebe and them, They're in low numbers, man. It's not like there's hundreds of FOPI members. Bro, they're not. Bro, they're not even like a 10 deep in their crew. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Let's just keep it fucking real, man. Like, let's just keep it fucking real. Yeah, they're like probably 10 deep. They probably got some dudes watching the videos, but that's it. They're not a major fucking threat. Just like we're not. You know what I'm saying? Is that, hopefully, I do what I do is to help everybody to defend their faith, to defend, the Messiah and all that. That's what I do it for.
That's you.
Because like I told you, like all this Israelite stuff, and that's why I don't even treat tribalism. That to me, that stuff is just not important, and that's just how I feel. Either you're, I already told you, everybody knows how I feel about that topic. You know what I'm saying? Either you're a child of the light or you're a child of darkness. That's it. All this, oh, you're light skinned or you're dark. That's all bullshit, bro. That's all petty and carnal shit at this point.
Yeah, but that's one of the problems. You know what I'm saying? One of the problems is, this is real talk. You know what made me drift away a big portion from the camps was that when we started searching for the Hebrews for the time of Joseph, and I be saying that all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was saying that all the time. I used to tell the Most High, like, yo, I used to pray, like, and I was looking for the Hebrews for the time of Joseph, you know what I'm saying, for the time of Egypt. And mostly all the pictures that I had, there wasn't even Israelites. There was Elamites, or there was what was the other nation that was in captivity too? I don't know. It was Elam and it was like two other African nations. It was in captivity in Egypt. Let me see if I find my book. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna talk about it. I think it's Nubian. The Nubians was in captivity in Egypt too. So, like a lot of the pictures that the camps are showing me, there was actually Nubians and there was like Elamites or some Libyans talking about there was Israel. And then when I had to go and buy books, when I started buying books and started looking up, and mostly all the scholars was just showing that these sources was wrong and them sources was a different source. I was like, hold up, something is messed up with this. Excuse me. So so that's why I had to get like some books and stuff. And so when I started looking into more to the Amu or to the Shashu, and then I started noticing how the real Israelites was looking for the time of when they came out of Canaan. You know what I'm saying? That's. Then I was like, whoa. That's when I was that little moment of the natives talking about the Shashus and the Amus a lot, and they was showing them kind of light skinned. You know what I'm saying? They looked like Boricuas and stuff. It ain't about color, but that's how we really started off. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us don't like that. They don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? They believe, you know what I'm saying, that Israel had to start off that complexion. And that's why they don't believe we Israel. Even when you show them about the shout shoes and something like that, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I used to love about Kanalawa. You know what I'm saying? Kanalawa used to bring that fire to them, Kanalawa used to bring that fire. I mean, I don't even think nobody's called them dudes ain't even know about the shot shoes and none of the Amu. Kanalawa used to come up and start breaking that down, that history, like blah, 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 blah. And had them dudes like just running all the time, you know what I'm saying? But that's one of the reasons I left. I wanted that to be on record, you know what I'm saying? Because they used to take pictures of any Nubian, any Libyan, or any Elamite and say, look, these are the Israelites for the time of Pharaoh. And it wasn't true. It wasn't true. And then how I'm going to be pushing up some lies just because I'm going with the mass. I can't do that. I was looking myself, and that's why I just stepped away from that. Shalom, me.
Shalom, from.
Hey, shalom, brothers. Jose, Malak, man. I'm glad you guys is up here, man. Shalom, brothers.
What's good, bro?
Shalom, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring something out. When you guys was talking earlier about the ISUPK and Tazariak being righteous and everything, That's to show you that you guys got a humble and beautiful heart, man. Because I came from that spot, ISUPK, and I'm gonna contradict everything that came out of your spirit because you guys just being humble, and I understand you're Israelites. It bears witness in your spirit, but I came from that spot, brother. And nah, man, them brothers go all by color, brother. Let me tell you something. When I was in that school, brother, and this is good that I'm bringing it here so it can bring clarification. And I want everybody to excuse my English. Brother, they had me taking like thousands of pictures just to see if through a picture, bro, to see if I was an Israelite or not. And they didn't do that just to me; they do that to a lot of brethren. And when they get you to go in there, brother, it's all about the money, bro. And I'm not bearing false witness, brother. I got evidence, I got bills, I got receipts. So no, Tazariak is not a righteous brother. Once you lie upon your brothers, man, and if you are an Israelite, you become a demon, brother. And it shows your true spirit. Remember what the Bible says. Your spirit with their spirit supposed to bear witness, man. And it didn't, bro. It didn't. They even sent a Puerto Rican dude to my house, brother, for him to betray us and to see if I was a Puerto Rican. When the Puerto Rican dude, his name is Aparayam, told them that I was a Puerto Rican, they couldn't still deal with my skin color, bro. They couldn't. They just couldn't pass it, brother. They kicked me out of the school. I had my daughters, uh, brother, and until 3 o'clock in the morning, giving them like how you call that in English? The
10th.
the the
Diemo.
diemo. Ayúdame
The
un
10th.
poquito.
Yeah, the 10th.
Yeah, the 10th, brother. And to 3 o'clock in the morning, my little girl, one is 9, and the other one is 10 years old, bro. You know, brother.
Let me ask you a question, brother. And I'm sorry for interrupting you, but you was from Philly though, right? So Captain Tazariak is from, I think, from New York. You know what I'm saying? I believe probably if you would have reached out to that brother directly, it would have been a different thing. Just
I
for the
did,
simple
brother.
fact. Hold on, just let me say something real quick. Just for the simple fact that the other captain, who he has on with him on Cross the Line Radio is a Boricua too, and he looked just like you, bro.
Bro, let
He
me
is
tell you,
like you,
brother.
bro.
But he believes in his spirit, his mind. Just what you said earlier, it was beautiful because, brother, these guys will take your own people and brainwash them, bro. Like actually go in there and put a spell on them, bro. It's wicked. I was showing him this. I was showing this guy evidence, bro, that I am a native, brother. He didn't want to hear it. At the end of the day, he was like, "Yo, if my leader tells you you a Edomite, you an Edomite, bro. I don't give a fuck." I
That's
mean,
crazy because
brother,
I seen your father, bro. I seen the picture of your father, and he straight native, bro. Your father
yeah,
looked native as hell.
no. I got picture of him. My father. I got pictures of him when he was younger. He looks just like you, bro. But the thing is, brother, they had me going like pictures, but and at that time I was, I didn't know about the truth, so I felt like, then I finally find the truth, and not only I felt betrayed, but I was like, if these guys are really Judah, then why is they acting like that, man? Because I'm reading some of these scriptures, and Judah was humble, bro. Christ comes from the tribe of Judah, and that man died on the cross for us, bro. So how can this be, the tribe of Judah? It was, and so I bump and I keep saying it because even though and Jose is there, and Ayash, is not here with us right now, which that's a sad thing. I still had love for the brother, even though he goes also against certain things. But anyway, that's past stuff. But man, brother, that camp doctrine thing is garbage, bro. I'm trying to tell you. They give you a list of a paper of a list, right? And if you don't say what it says in that paper, automatically they throw you out as well. I had a lot of Native Indians and Hispanics that got thrown out for the minimum things. Even if you don't pay tithes, bro, you can scream at them and tell them that you don't have no more lights in your house, and they don't care. There's a pay your tithes first. We deal with the lights later. Like the brother, the wickedness is real. It's all about the money and skin color, flesh worshipers, bro. And you don't have to believe me. All you gotta do is stay humble, act like you're gonna join one of them, and bear witness of yourself, brother. Because I'm not here to lie or lie. It's not about skin color, man. They don't understand that. You know.
Yeah, brother, I got you, my brother. And I'm just saying this to say this. Like, my bad. I ain't trying to cut your
Yeah.
platform or nothing.
And
But
I
yeah,
also I also want to be Salaka, beloved. I'm sorry. I also want to say out loud my apologies to Jose, and I hope one day Ayash can, one day come in and I can apologize to him as well. Sometimes we do get carnal, brother, and we got to put things to the side because at the end of the day, brother, we so comfort in this world, and we don't think that we got to face the Father, man. We got to go through the other side, bro, and it's a total different world. It's gonna blast us in our face, bro. We don't know really what's in the other side because we didn't die and rose again, brother. That's Christ. And I want to say apologize to the brother Ayaz. I had my differences, and even though he believes in certain things, I shouldn't attack him that way, man. But I love the brother. I hope he comes back and stop thinking that making wildfires is the way that the truth goes, man. And come back and talk to us, man.
Would you say wildfires?
Yeah, because now I see the brother's profile. I don't want to judge him. That's why I'm going live with you brothers, man. But I love
You
I
know,
love
you know, you know what Ayaz believes now, right?
Yeah, what I seen so far, this is why I don't want to judge him all the way. But what I seen so far that came out of his mouth is that you can actually escape the God of Israel and the Bible because that came from the so-called Hispanics. And I was like, I don't know, brother. This guy just lost it. But I love him, man. I love him because he's still my brother.
He
You know
said
what I mean?
what?
He said he can escape the God of Israel somehow by
No, he
not.
says no. He says that the God of the Bible is Satan, bro. That's what he teaches now.
Wow. Well, look at that.
This is why.
So
This is why.
imagine, I wish the brother could
This
be
is why.
told.
Yeah, this is why I left HU Watchman.
Damn. And to be
Yeah,
honest, I tell you, like I would tell him right now if he was here, man. I hope he could hear this, brother. And when it came to HM Watchmen, even you know this, Jose. I used to tell you in secrecy, brother. You know more than that, brother. You do, brother. And he was just trying to bring your spirit so low, bro.
yeah.
And it was making you seem like you was going against your people at one point. So I departed from that, and even though at that time, and I respect you, brother, because I'm gonna be honest. I don't know nothing when it comes to the Bible. I pick here and there from every brother, and I take it in, and I spit out the bones when I think it's something that is not cool. And I get a lot of hatred from that. But brother, man, you was righteous in your belief until you met that man, brother. He was taking your fruits, brother, and right in your hand, they was getting rotten, bro. And I'm sorry, I say it like that. I hope you can understand it. My English sounds a little rough, so you might take it another way, but that's how I
Hey,
saw it, brother.
let me jump in this real quick. Let me just say something real quick. And that was one of the truth that I seen too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go against or put Ayash down. You know what I'm saying? But he would try to take more of the spotlight instead of looking at it like him and Vega. He'd try to take more of the spotlight, and I mean, I guess everybody noticed it, and I guess that's why a lot of times Vega used to branch off. I'm asking Vega now that we on live. I don't know if that was one of the reasons that Vega used to branch off and just debate mad dudes on his own. He never went and got Ayash or anybody else. But I think in that time of him debating mad dudes, he was actually showing the people like, look, man, you know what I'm saying? That Vega was separated. He was nice, you know what I'm saying? So I praise to that. One thing I want to say too, me and Vega used to argue like crazy too. And for I praise the Most High that every time that we came back together and talked, he forgave me or I forgave him. You know what I'm saying? We just talked normal, and it was a blessing. So the same thing here, Vega. I apologize if I offended you or Ephraim or anyone on this panel. You know what I'm saying? Even those brothers who think we don't, who believe we not Israel. You know what I'm saying? I'll be just trying to squash all that because I know they got more knowledge to be spitting out, more, you know what I'm saying, more studies, more stuff, death. And that's what we need to be doing, this uplifting. Whatever doctrine is not solid, okay, then let's go do it through the scriptures. Let's purify it. Let's see what withhold, you know what I'm saying, the weight. Let's see if this withhold this or withhold that. And, just keep doing your thing, brothers. That's it.
That's beautiful, brother. And I want to say also, I'm sorry, brother, for ever disrespecting you either. I don't want nobody out
Yeah,
there
man,
thinking
you
that we're
called my
going
mom's
against each other, man.
Canaanite, dog.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Look, hey, I'm sorry.
Check it out. Hold on. Let me say something real quick. Hey, Vega, you remember the dude who was out there? What was his name? I think Damien. You're like, yo, you should not be with these brothers, man. They calling your mom's date.
Yeah, yeah,
Canaanite.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, it was none of these brothers there. I was like,
It was me. It was
look,
me,
look
brother.
who came on
Look,
today.
listen.
The brother who was really saying, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
But
look.
I know how he felt though, and I know why he said that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta
Anybody
understand the
ever said that's
vexation
false.
amongst them people, amongst the brothers.
Con, brother, and that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say I'm sorry, man. Sometimes we get carnal, and when we don't have no scripture, and I want to be honest, because I don't want to die, brother. At the end of the day, it's my salvation. You can't even help me get my salvation. Christ already tried to do that, and he didn't succeed. You know, at the end of the day, we still sinning right now. So I want to say, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want to. I wish your mom was here. I would have beg her for my forgiveness, brother. But man, we do get carnal, and we got to put all things to the side, man, and come in, man. Come in and join. Because at the end of the day, brother, man, there's only one God and one mediator, and we all students under that belt, man. We coming in, we all trying to get a sense of things, and we get carnal, brother, because we don't got no way around. But the spirit build witness on who we are, because right now we can have a fist fight. Later on, I see you with your tire busted up, and I go over there, hey, what's up, my lot? You know what I mean? That's how we are, man, and that's the beautiful thing, and you know that's what make us Israelites, man, that we can forgive each other and move along.
Yeah, the Tainos, they was real noble, man, with that. You know, we even let the we even let the Edomites come and the Spaniards come and just take us, like, you know what I'm saying? It was because the humble heart we had, you know what I'm saying? But at least just happy to see the brothers on. Shalom, Lex.
It's our brother named Lusu here. Hey, bro. Shalom, brother Lusu.
What's going on with you? How y'all doing?
Chilling, chilling,
Right,
brother. Just
brothers,
here.
chilling.
It's just to see y'all on here reconciling, it seems.
Say again?
To see you guys on here reconciling one another.
Pan.
Come, brother. You know, that's, I mean, it gets to a point that we got to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, brother. I remember. Hey, hey, Luce. I remember you was mentioning that me and you had, you know, that time. Me and you had a fallout.
Yeah, well, I didn't know you neither. We had just
Yeah,
spoke. I was when I was living in Jacksonville, Florida. That was some years. That
yeah,
was a few years back.
yeah. But that's cool though, brother, man. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? But you mentioned it on the show, so I was like, I forgot to bring that up one time, brother.
Yes,
So
I
it's all good,
apologize.
brother.
Yeah,
I
I
apologize too.
apologize. Yeah, it's all good. You know, what I mean, we're all passionate about what we believe, and we all get, you know, like you said, it's real easy to get caught up in the carnal side. You know what I mean? Because there's still a B side to every man. So it's like, you know, you got the beast and you got the spirit, and sometimes we care, you know, the beast being the flesh. Sometimes we cater to the flesh. You know, things going on inside of our lives, outside of our lives. But at the end of the day, it's still no excuse. So, you know, we still fuck up from time to time, though. I still get on here and I go at it with people, and I don't ever say I'm justified. You know what I'm saying? Some cats, you know what I'm saying, they ask for that type of shit. You know what I mean? But still, like I was saying, it's just best to be at peace, like what Paul says. I think that's what Paul says. You know, it's best to be with you, be at peace with all men. You know, so
Come, brother.
Come,
That's true,
come,
brother. Yeah,
come,
man.
brother. And you gotta think about it too. Think about how righteous the Most High is, brother. Like all in every platform and however you see the scripture. If your brother forgave you here on earth, right, and you face that God, right, the God of Israel, you think he's gonna be unrighteous and he's gonna kill you if your brother already said, you know, forgive you and you know we move along. He's not gonna kill you, brother, because that's how he is. He don't need us dead, man. He got everything he needs up there. Why he need another soul? He's packed with that. So at the end of the day, he wants us to forget one of each other, man, so we could be able to live in the kingdom together, man, on every level. So, you know, you're gonna have brothers that want to eat meat. You're gonna have brothers that want to eat grass all day. Eh, Who cares? At the end of the day, we got one God and one Christ, man. And that's all how I see it. And when I see it like that, man, it confounds my spirit, man. It makes me feel weak. Like, damn, man, I was so weak that time. I got carnal. I started like I just told the brother. I started mentioning his mom and stuff like that. Makes me look stupid because I don't want nobody to mention my mom, man. At the end of the day, you're gonna go teeth and nails for your mom, bro. And that's not what we're here, you know, to gain enemies, man. We're here to salvage the people that is broken, that don't got no father, don't got no mother, man, that is out there living like bums. You know what I mean? We're not here to kill each other, man. And that's all I have to say, man. And I hope everybody that hears my voice here and knows about Ephraim Rivera, how much you hate me, man. Come and have a dialogue, man. And please forgive me if I ever disrespected anybody. Shalom.
I don't know, Ephraim, man. But Asiatic 7 just said you be calling Mexican tacos. Something like that.
Nah, brother, but man, even though I hope that message got out because it was confounding my spirit, man. I was hiding for a while and I was like, damn, man, I'm gaining a lot of enemies and it's not worth it. What am I gonna do? I can't go with Christ with those tokens, man.
You was getting a lot of enemies, huh?
Nah, man. I'm gonna tell
Everybody, huh?
Christ, yeah, I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna tell the Messiah, look, man, I got all this token. He's gonna be like, man, what you talking about? You don't got no tokens. You got a bunch of enemies that I gotta now fix. But you ain't got no tokens. You know what I mean? And that's not what I want to represent in that day and that time. And you know, that's all I wanted to say, man.
Where you been at, Lou? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Living life, dog. Living this life. That's the best way I can say it. Just cruising by and working and shit like that, man. Just laying low, like I always do. Just, man, that's all you can really do, man. You know what I mean? Like, life is an experience. It's phase one. It's phase one of your existence. So you're gonna make it how you make it. You know what I mean? So.
Have you been watching the live, or you been in and out?
I've seen some of your lives. I was in and out.
Some of them. Right now, tonight.
Oh, tonight. I came on earlier. And I was listening, and then some dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you see how these people make fake YouTube videos of me to try to make me seem like I'm a racist and like all this other crazy shit?
It's just the information you're bringing out. You get what I'm saying? But it's just the cats are just looking at it the wrong way at the same time. Not so much with your information, but just with the belief in general. But the belief is just centered around a romance and infatuation with being a chosen race of people. That's not really what it's not. That's not what it is. It's not a chosen race of people. It's like you said earlier, either being a child of light or being a child of darkness. So that's what it boils down to. But when you throw in the whole chosen aspect of things, being this chosen, the apple, the supreme deity's eye and shit like that, people romance with that type of shit. You know what I mean? That gives them, inflates their ego, makes them feel a little, lofty. It makes them think a little lofty. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what fuels them. I noticed that a long time ago. I made a post way back when I was still an Israelite, like deep in the Israelite faith, and I was saying that a lot of people that claim the whole Black Hebrew Israelite movement, people just claim Israelites in general, are really just infatuated with the concept of being a chosen race of people. And if it wasn't for that, they probably wouldn't even gravitate to the Bible.
Mm.
It comes with that first. It's this whole idea of being chosen. That's how the Israelites rule you in. There's this whole thing with being chosen. So, and like the Owaski talks about chosen too, but it's more or less like you were saying, being a child of light as opposed to something that's passed on, you know what I mean, generation to generation. Although DNA does play a part into it, but
Hey Lou, let me just interject in what you're saying, brother. Right, and I ain't mean to cut you off. I'm just want to share something real quick.
Go, bro. You straight. Go ahead.
Yeah. The scripture talks about that too, brother. The scripture talks about like not even all Israel. You know what I'm saying? Was righteous. You know what I'm saying? Or even to say like, go ahead, Becca. My bad.
I'll say I was just about to say the same thing. Even in the book of John 8, when Christ is even talking to the Pharisees, and he even tells them, the Pharisees, who are also supposed to be Israelites, that they have different fathers. He said that your father is Satan, while my father is the Most High. Why did Christ say that to a fellow Israelite? Why? Because at that time, like I said, physicality really is not really important. It's either you're a child of God or if you're a child of darkness, bro. That's it.
Yep. And what I was
That's
gonna
a
say,
perfect
right?
example. And this is why people get on that race stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling people, like, bro, all that lookership don't mean nothing. If somebody comes to you and tells you that they're a child of God, you should just take it as it is. That's it. If anybody at the end of the day, that even the Bible tells you that Christ is going to do what? He's going to separate the what?
Sheep from the goats.
Exactly.
Yo,
The scripture doesn't say we are going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
doesn't yo real quick? Doesn't Jesus say something like the the kingdom's gonna be taken away from you, and given to another people?
Yeah. He was saying that towards the southern kingdom. Yeah,
So
but
what do you
one
imply? He
thing,
would say that the southern kingdom to the northern kingdom. That's
yeah,
what he was saying.
he was saying that towards the southern kingdom, but towards the northern kingdom. But let me just say one thing. Let me finish that. What I was gonna say. And my bad, my brother. What I was just gonna say is remember that the Messiah said, you know what, you must be born again. You understand? And even Nicodemus, who was kind of righteous, understand? The Messiah was still telling him he had to be born again to enter to the kingdom. So it's not really about um. I understand the brothers how they wake up to know they Israel and everything. But still, if you don't have the Messiah, you know what I'm saying, within your hearts, that's my belief, understand? Um, then it don't really is irrelevant, understand? So I just wanted to share that, bro.
All right, go ahead, Lou. What you was going to
No, I was asking that because I remember reading that. You know, Jesus, when I was reading the Gospels, way back, he was saying to his disciples or whatever, kingdom was gonna be taken away from you into other people. So I found that interesting when he said that to them.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. I would say because many of the Jews rejected him, right? Correct. So when he talks about the other people, who are the other people? This is why I've always said that the New Testament is about the Northern Kingdom and about bringing the Northern Kingdom in the fold. All that Gentile talk about, this guy talking to this Gentile and or this book being written to it's only talking to the Northern Kingdom. That's what to me that's what the whole New Testament is about. It's about Christ coming back for the Northern Kingdom and bringing the Northern Kingdom back into the marriage.
Yeah, Jesus does tell you he only came back for the sheep, the lost sheep of Israel. He does say, so is anybody
That's
who's
what I'm
born an
saying.
Israelite? Is
I
anybody
know.
who's born an Israelite? And anybody who's folded into that? If you're folded in, then he's talking to you too.
Exactly. Remember, even in that one scripture when Christ said he was going to disappear, and the disciples said amongst themselves, it said, "Is he going to go amongst the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles?" Notice it mentioned two different Gentiles in that scripture. So who is the Gentiles that are among the dispersed? You see what I'm saying? Who? The Northern Kingdom. Just like again, like so just like you just said in Matthew 15, I'm not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Matthew chapter 10, when he tells his disciples to go when they go into the city of the Samaritans to don't preach to the Gentiles, the actual Gentiles, but to preach to the house of Israel, who is who? The Northern Kingdom, that the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Get it back correct.
He specifically came for the Northern Kingdom. I'll be trying to tell the camps this stuff, but they don't want to listen to that stuff. I'm like, bro. Matter of fact, I was having a little conversation with an ISUPK member today about that on his TikTok because he was quoting Matthew 15 and 24 because he was responding to somebody's comment saying how Christ came for everybody, but he was like, no, Christ came for only the 12 tribes, and then he quoted that scripture, and I was like, well, actually, brother, you quoted that scripture wrong. According to Matthew 15, he's only talking to the house of Israel, which is just the northern kingdom. And he took offense to it. He's like, no, it means this. But then someone else posted like Hebrews 8 and 8. It basically backed me up. It was like, yo, according to Hebrews 8 and 8, it tells you the new covenant is between the house of Israel and the house of Judah. We all know that the two houses are separate. Stop it, bro. You can't get around. You guys, y'all can't get around these arguments. And the thing is, bro, is that I don't see nobody teaching what I be teaching, bro. It's like, it's like sometimes I be telling people, it's like, yo, this is like the Holy Spirit be showing me these things throughout the scriptures, bro. This is why I be like you say every platform I go to is like I'll bring the pillar of fire. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be bringing that heat because I just be reading these different books, bro. I just know how to talk
Y'all
scripture.
ever real quick to interject real quick, my bad, bro. Anybody here, any one of you ever read the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus Christ?
Nah.
Nah, beloved.
Nah.
So yeah, I read some of it. I didn't read the whole thing. But if you actually read that gospel, it's like a New Age gospel or whatever, supposedly from the Akashic records, so like the heavenly realm, heavenly records. But if you read that, Jesus actually goes and he teach. I don't know about teaching, but he goes and he speaks. He goes to different parts of his region. He goes into India. He goes into Greece. He goes into Egypt, and he like teaches and shit. And you see dialogues between him and like the priest and like the Brahmin priests, and him dialogues between him and the Greeks. And it's pretty interesting. Actually, has a lot of insight. Yeah, look, you want to stop thinking about the third. But yeah, he has a lot of dialogues with those individuals, and they ask him about his faith or whatever the things he believes in, and how he compares it to what they believe, and also he shows where they're at fault. It's a very interesting gospel. If you guys ever get the time, check it out. And also his view on sacrifices too. How he wasn't with the sacrificial system, the Levites system of sacrifice.
Hello. The phone. Yeah.
The Gospel of the Holy 12 is another one. Guys, sometimes they call it the Gospel of the Hebrews. That's another one. That's basically all four Gospels combined together, but it's more of like a vegetarian Christ. So all those passages where he's like eating meat or whatever, you don't see that. And also there's extra like passages where he's like dealing with animals, like the beasts of the field, and how to treat them kindly or whatever, how they're the creation of God, and you know what I mean. That's some extra passages with his dialogues described. And another good gospel too is the Gospel of Barnabas, because that has a lot of excuse the noise, but that also has a lot of insight with his dealings with the scribes and how they altered the law and the Torah, and they added certain things. But what you gotta watch out for with the Gospel of Barnabas is when they found that it was in the hands of Muslims. So the Gospel of Barnabas is really an Ebionite text. The Ebionites were a sect of Essenes. It has an Ebionite undertone, but has a strong Islamic overtone. So the Muslims, they interpolated a lot of their Islamic beliefs into that specific gospel. So giving you guys a heads up if you ever read it, because it does preach Muhammad or whatever and things of that nature.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with with the Quran, and I say because even the Quran tells you that you must listen to Christ and you must listen to the Gospels. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't have a problem with it. I just don't, just like with any other book, you have false prophets who read the Bible or who read the Quran wrong. Just like with the Bible, it's the same thing, man. It's just the same arguments. And that's how, especially, people just don't like it when people call them out on their bullshit, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. The difference between me and them, bro, is that, bro, I'm not religious, bro. You're not gonna. Your religion doesn't mean anything to me, bro. You're not gonna hit me with religion and your feelings. You better be prepared to back up what you say according to the scripture. If not, then let that shit go, bro. And this is why I think, One West and Black Hebrew Israelites are so easy to defeat, because they claim that one of their major beliefs is that they claim that they believe every single word of the Bible to be the word of God. And when you deal with people like that, then it's so easy to just like chip away at their doctrine, keep chipping away, and completely just dismantle it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to hold them accountable for what their book says or what their translation says. You know what I'm saying? Say, just like with these guys, from Fopi, Like I keep telling y'all, man, y'all want to beat Black Hebrew Israelites, beat them with their KJV. You want to beat One West Israelites, beat them with their KJV, beat them with their Table of Nations. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just real easy stuff, bro. And they know it. If they were so confident, right, of what they believe, they would be challenging us and Quana and all these other people, and then, hit the link and then be like, yo, all right, let me join the conversation and make our points, and let's go to this channel, and debunk Jose Vega, whatever the case may be. But why aren't they? It just tells y'all something, man. It should all tell y'all something, man.
I want to shift the conversation real quick. I got a question. Where do y'all believe Abraham came from? Southern Mesopotamia or northern Mesopotamia?
Yo, that's a good question, brother.
According to the scripture, doesn't it say what Abraham's from what we call modern day, like Iraq or something like that? He was a Chaldean, right? He was from the land of Chaldee.
It does say he was a Chaldean, a Chaldean, and he was from the land of Ur. And there is a Ur, and where modern day Iraq would be, where
So
it
that's
is.
what I'm saying. Do you believe that? 'Cause that's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? When I look at from my research that it was Iraq, but do you believe it was somewhere else?
So there's also evidence that it could have been northern Mesopotamia because it was just really Ur. It doesn't really specify. It just says Ur, and there's other places named Ur. You have places like Urfa, Urkesh, Sanli Urfa, which in ancient times was known as Edessa. And what's interesting about Sanli Urfa, one is by the Euphrates. It runs by the Euphrates, or it's situated by the Euphrates. Urkesh is more between the Tigris and Euphrates, but they're both near to Haran. So one of the key points is when Terah and all them left they stopped at Haran before they went into Canaan or Canaan. Sanli Urfa, they actually researched Sanli Urfa over there in what is it? I want to say southeast Turkey. They have a tradition that there is where Abraham was thrown into a furnace by Nimrod, and that the coals of fire, the wood of fire, the pool of fire turned into like a pool of water, and then the logs or whatever, the coals turned to fish. So they have that river there with the fish or what have you, and they have a tradition that that happened. So I found that interesting because it would have been right there in that area, and it would have been right, from there you could have just stopped by the Haran without making that long ass trip from southern Mesopotamia.
True that. What do you feel about what's on the news so far, man? All on social media about Russia and stuff, man. What do
Ukraine,
y'all brothers feel about that?
Ukraine. I was talking to a few homies about it. I mean, it's a real thing, but like I don't know. We have a lot of issues here in the country, so I don't feel like the United States should be getting involved. But the United States is, in agreements with NATO or whatever. They have a contract with NATO, so they fulfill their contract. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's crazy. But I feel like with the news, it's just a distraction because the elite over here are just destroying the dollar to push forth. They're trying to start the New World Order by 2030. They renamed it. It's no longer called the New World Order. Some people will say, but they call it the Great Reset now. That's what it is. The New World Order is evolved into the Great Reset. So by 2030 is when they're going to try to do the Great Reset. And the Great Reset is by 2030, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Essentially, you won't have no private property and you won't have no private privacy. That's what they're really trying to do. That's what they talking about the metaverse and shit. If anybody ever seen the movie Ready Player One, that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna have a shitty ass life because you're not gonna have no money like that, and you're gonna want to escape by going into a virtual world and interacting with people on a virtual basis. But that's enough. I'm gonna say that.
It's pretty interesting. How about you, Ephraim? What do you feel about what's going on?
Well, I feel like it's all a distraction. Remember, after they came with that war, all of a sudden you don't even hear about coronavirus anymore. So I think that's a hit marker right there. So remember, coronavirus was the whole big thing, and all of a sudden you don't see barely people with masks. They're not pushing the like night and day. They're not pushing the vaccine anymore. All commercials is about the war, the war, the war, and it's like the coronavirus was never there all of a sudden. That's how I see it. I think it's a cover up to just smooth their way out into that all corona agenda. That's how I see it. You know.
Yeah, man. Hey, Shalom, brothers. Real talk. I mean, I just believe it's fulfillment of prophecy, and it's, I believe it can be exciting times, man. You know, because it's a lot going on, right? And one of the things the brother said about Ephraim was like about that, it's like probably a cover up, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and like what the brother Luke say, the great reset, So I know it's decided times because now you're gonna know who's really who when everything hit the fan.
They're real events, right? These are real issues that the elite are like using to their advantage, like the virus, the coronavirus. That was rolled out in order for them to speed up the process for the Great Reset. Because you got to think about it. The Great Reset, by 2030, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. So what did the virus do when they did the lockdowns? It destroyed small businesses. Small businesses aren't corporately owned.
How can you get COVID?
So that's what they were trying to do, destroy small businesses. And then they did the unemployment when they were giving people like, $600 a week on unemployment. People didn't want to go back to work because most people were making, more money on unemployment than they were at their jobs. So that was another factor. People didn't want to go back to work, and the government was paying them not to go back to work to push forth the agenda of the Great Reset, of you not owning anything and not being able to pass anything on to your children and their children and what have you. And through those events, also the landlords, people losing properties, and then you have these business firms that are connected with like the Federal Reserve or what have you, buying up properties, and making them permanent rentals so you can't own them. They're doing that too, buying up whole neighborhoods. It's all part of the agenda. It's the Great Reset, the New World Order and dictatorship, which that's what the Antichrist will represent. It's not so much a person, it's ideals, of control. Anybody who's a dictator is an Antichrist.
Beloved, I'm gonna add something to that. According to the Bible, how I see it is a group of people, because it says Antichrist with an S. Like it's gonna be a lot of people doing that in one shot. So I see it that way too. But I also want to send a message out to everybody, man. Don't take stuff like this lightly. You got children. Save some food, save some water, and always be ready for the worst. I mean, if you are a believer, remember the Israelites. Every time they had to pack up and go, they took their sheep, they took their food, their piece of bread. If they had a dime, a piece of gold, they take it, and they walked off with Moses. So this is how we got to keep it in mind, that we're not steady in our feet in this place, in America. We always got to keep going until the Messiah comes back, or whoever you believe that is coming back out of heaven and saving us. So keep that in mind. Save some food, water, and always be in your feet, man.
Yeah, here's a video to back up what you were saying earlier about how the war is a distraction, because now all of a sudden they're not talking about COVID-19 anymore, right? But y'all all remember this, right? When they were all saying this.
If you have these vaccinations. Vaccines prevent getting infected, prevent getting sick, prevent your hospitalization.
Our data from the CDC today suggests, that vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick, and that it's not just in the clinical trials, but it's also in real world data.
Now we know that the vaccines work well enough that the virus stops with every vaccinated person. A vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else. You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Yo, that's crazy, right?
That's the control. That's what it is. That's why they enforce the vaccinations, the mandates. It's just control. And some people say it's secretly like sterilizing people so they don't have kids because it's like population control. But I don't know how
And you know
factual.
what? And you know what, Louis? Do you know that there's a TV show out that came out in 2020, just about that, called Utopia? That's what the show is about this vaccine that comes out because of a certain like sickness comes out that starts killing people, whatever. That they rush this vaccine, but it turns out that the maker of the vaccine is basically sterilizing mankind because we're getting overpopulated, right? There's a show called Utopia that I've seen that show. It's pretty good. It has that guy from was it the hot tub time machine? He's I don't know, he's like the villain of that show. The main character from that movie.
Con, brother, and you gotta know too. It goes with prophecy too, because remember, look at it. We fruitful and multiply. According to so-called Puerto Ricans and Hispanics, right? Puerto Rico is a teeny little island surrounded by a bunch of water, right? Only a mono group of people can live there. But you gotta realize this. You took some of these so-called Puerto Ricans, you put them in America and Mexico and Europe, wherever you put them, and these guys, that one so-called Puerto Rican, is taking half of your land. All he needed was what? A spouse. And these guys, man, they taking out the whole continent, man. There's more Latinos and Native Indians in the world like never before, bro. So yeah,
And that's what they
that's what it,
vaccinated first. They said they want to vaccinate the minorities, blacks, Hispanics. They were the first ones to get the vaccine. As if it was like a favor. You know what I mean? Like that their fake war on the white people and shit like that they were putting out. They're all communist tactics. That's what it is. Communism. That's what I mean. Control. Wherever there's equal outcome for everybody. Everybody's equal. So it's not going to be how hard you work. You're going to work harder than somebody else and still come out with the same outcome. And that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get paid. You need to get rewarded for what you put in and what you put out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know
Nah.
what's crazy, Luke? My bad. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
No, what
Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say is I just seen a picture not too long ago with Putin, George Bush, all these dudes together, like in some masonry, in some mason place, but they all together in this. You know what I'm saying? So the big question is how they really trying to depopulate. You know what I'm saying? Do they depopulation, right? The best way they see they can't do it, or they're gonna see the American people gonna rise up. They gotta find for a new tactic. They know they're not gonna try to disarm the American people and do all this stuff how they want to. So what they're gonna do? They're just gonna provoke a war amongst themselves, and then that's how you bring depopulation.
Yeah, that's part of it. But they'll still disarm Americans. That's why they have the mass shootings and shit like that to give them reasons to ban guns, firearms, or what have you. And they tell you it's to have a better society, and I feel that. But really, what it is that that's how communists. What's up? That's how communists take over. Chilling. That's how communists take over. Yeah, I'm chilling, bro. Good. But they take over because they unarm their people. That's how they take over.
let,
Unarmed people.
let me add something to that, beloved Salakia. You gotta understand first, and this is gonna open a lot of people's mind that's not in the truth, not even in the truth. They try to use the vaccine to kill us, right? Then later on, somehow they squeeze who in there to try to kill us in our neighborhoods and everything. And I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about the government, the elites that's in power. Because you got to understand, they try to put the vaccine in there, diseases from way back. But we're talking about today, right? They try to put the vaccine. They couldn't do it because we ain't stupid. Then all of a sudden, they started embracing who? Black Lives Matter, bro. They try to embrace it. Why? So they can go and be servants of service and go into our neighborhoods, burn our stores, our colmados, attack our people, right? Just like in scripture says. And I'm not saying that all of them are, but I am saying that America is beautiful on doing these things, using the Africans to come back and attack our people, just like they did before. Remember, the conquistadors was not just white people. It was only like a few cats that was white in there, and the rest was Africans from Africa that came in and conquered our whole lands, brother. Because I haven't seen no white man go into our jungle and cut trees down like these Africans did, according to the historical books. No, that's not gonna happen. So they had to use Africans again. They was like, damn, man, wait a minute, why we treating them like this? We actually got tools in our hands. Let's use embrace them and victimize them more. They already victimized in their head. Let's use them and let them go against these neighborhoods themselves, bro. And I believe that was another part of indoctrination, to get these guys to feel some type of way to start attacking Hispanics and Native Indians, bro. You've seen that out there, Hispanics saying, "Oh man, we can't let this happen. If they come to our neighborhoods, brother, they was trying to start the war like in that way, bro." So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Hey, you have to forgive IUSAPK, all right, brother. You gotta forgive them brothers.
No, but this was out there, brother. Remember in the news, you had Edomites, bro, bowing down to them, bro, a form of worship, like actually going their knee in the news. And this was worldwide, brother, and the news, CNN, brother, they had that shit like it was all about Africans, and commercials, everything.
Brother, UPK messed up your heart, brother.
No, but they know what I'm talking about, bro. They know.
I know, brother. I know how you feel, brother. But I mean, well, this is the right platform to express yourself on that subject. So,
Okay. How you feel about that, Jose? Lusu, think I'm right or?
I'm working right now. I'm gonna be right back on.
all right, brothers, man. Shalom, man. Have a good one. All right. I'll be looking into the chat.
God, peace be with you, beloved, and thanks for being here with us, man.
So, all right, I'm gonna keep playing this video real quick. Another video of, like I said, of a GMS shadow boxing. Y'all can see how funny it is. Again, man, they're always trying to slander my name.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and go on my Instagram here. So I stumbled across Instagram, and I stumbled across this post, and this gentleman here, he, you see what he posted and everything, and let me see here. I want to read his comment. Shalak here, Israel. And sometimes, you have to rebuke brothers like this. Let me see. Shalak. I don't really use my Instagram on my computer, but okay, let me see if I can go back here. All right, so this is this gentleman. His name is Elder Jose Vega, I think, right? So he only got 21 posts. He got 71 followers, and he's a follower. He follows 270 people, 204 people, right? And let's see here. Let's read his bio, yo. Because you got brothers that and there's a reason why I'm doing this, you know. So his name is Elder Jose Vega. Okay, so he's an elder, but you know, it don't look like he edifies anything, man. You know, who does he edify? Who does he edify? My name is Jose Vega. I'm from the tribe of Ephraim, and I'm the elder of HHI, Hispanic Hebrew Israelites. I'm the leader, the founder of Elder, I don't know, PR. So, all right. So I guess this is what he's teaching. This is what he's you know, teaching his subscribers. And this is what he says. I hate all black people and all Dominican and Mexican. I only love Puerto Ricans, and we are the only Israelites. Okay, so the Most High is definitely not dealing with this gentleman here, right? Because, okay, he's an elder, right? Look at this. You know, now the scriptures say, matter of fact, this is ridiculous. You know, you see people like this out here, man. Let me see. All right, let's read another one of his posts. I hate you, Judah and Benjamin. I love the other tribes because, okay, so he don't know what's going on. The Most High is not dealing with this gentleman. You know, now let me see another post, man, because okay, let's see this here. Okay, so this is what he's promoting, and he's an elder, and he's so-called claiming to be an Israelite, right? This gentleman is an abomination to the Most High Yahweh. You know, this is what he's teaching his congregation. He posting guns, you know, and it's a trip because. And anyway, I bring that out, right, because I want y'all to see something here. Let's see if I can get into it a little bit here. Let me see. So when I saw this post, I said, what the heck? Or what the hell, right? And this is what he said in response. Shalaki. This is what he said. He said, Eric Ingram, I'm going to blast y'all fools. You know, that's a death threat, brother. Right? Okay, so he's making death threats. And I pretty much just told him, may you live forever, man. You know. And then I went on to tell him, let me see. Then I went on to tell him that was, let me see. I meant to say, I was thinking about my next lesson, but I think you will be it, for you are a reprobate. You know, he's a reprobate, man. He's not teaching anybody anything. He's teaching violence. You know, not keeping the scriptures or none of that, man. Then he went on to say, I am an Israelite gangster. You know, and then pretty much I went on to tell him, let me see. Then I told him, no, you're an Israelite. So like I said, no, you're not an Israelite at all. And I will expose you today, gangster. You know, and so then he went on to say us, I guess. You know, and then I pretty much told him, I say, and I think it's funny how you make death threats, but you.
Hey Lou, do you see how dangerous it is? That's what I'm saying. Do you see how dangerous it is when people make fake accounts and basically make people think that they're having a conversation?
Who has time for that?
That again, brother?
I said, do you see how in the video that guy is acting like as if he's actually dealing with Do you see how dangerous shit like that can be?
Yeah, that's people are wild, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy out here right now.
This is what I'm saying. This is how desperate. This is why those clowns that were here earlier, Damien and them, or whatever his name was, Damien and them, I put them on timeout Yeah, because I'm tired of you guys, bro. You guys are not gonna come on my comment boards anymore. I'm gonna keep putting y'all on timeout. Unless y'all gonna hit that link, y'all not gonna be on the comment boards anymore, bro. Y'all can call me a coward. I don't give a damn until you hit that. Be a man and hit that link. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they have to resort to stuff like that, make fake accounts and make me look like I'm a racist and say, "Oh, I hate all black people." I want to, bro, stop that nonsense, man. That's how desperate they are. They reek of desperation.
You have your kids and your wife on this internet, right? You know, now I don't condone in violence or anything like that, so you know I'm not gonna go there. But you know, this is this gentleman here, and he online, you know, speaking death threats, right? See, now if I wasn't a man of, thank God, Yahweh, that I'm a man of the Lord, man. You know, because this is ridiculous here. You know, and this he's supposed to be an elder, and I don't know who he's teaching, but you know, whatever he's teaching is definitely a lie, man. He's false prophet, man. You know, beard, you know what I'm saying, all gone, you know, all of that, man. Right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the scriptures. Let me see here. And I'm gonna come out of the book of Matthew, chapter 5, starting at verse 21. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of judgment, right? Okay, so that's simple, right? Now, again, this gentleman here, look what he promote. That's, you know, he's promoting violence. You know, we're going to jump to another scripture, man. This is the book of Leviticus.
Again, y'all get the point, man. Y'all get the point. Why do these guys have to make fake accounts and do it like that, bro? You see why. Yeah, it's already getting late. It's about to be 3 hours. Probably gonna end the live. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you Ephraim for joining on. Thank you Lou for jumping on. Thank Malak jumping on. Shalom Yeshaya. Shalom Asiatic. I dropped the link just in case anybody else want to come on. But y'all witnessed it tonight, man. Why do the heathen rage? The heathen rage to the point where they have to, you know, resort to this nonsense that they're doing. Obviously, I'm onto something. What's good, Ephraim?
$5. Yeah, I wanted to tell you, brother, don't take that before I go and before you go to sleep. Don't take that lightly, brother. If you got to go to the authorities with that, go to the authorities, because basically how I see in it, and my spirit was confounded. They trying to use they made a profile on you like that, right? Just to for them to justify why they're gonna try to do to you if they bump to you in the street, brother. So at the end of the day, if it gets too out of control, brother, show them the authorities that video and everything that even been said here, and that we all know that you're not like that, brother. And Show them everything and get that post down. Try to get people to help you report that post, man. Because at the end of the day, that's dangerous, brother. There's always going to be a carnal Canaanite out there that's going to try to harm you and your family, bro. They got pictures of your whole entire family. You know?
Yeah, I'm about to share it right now. Hold on. Like I said.
Yeah, nah, brother. Don't take that lightly, brother, because I'm telling you, I have death threat, and I'll talk to you in a private what happened, brother. But take it seriously. Take that. I know you're not scared. I know how you are, brother. But stuff like that, you don't let them just make it like if it's a joke. No, take it seriously, brother. And I mean that with the bottom of my heart. You got to go to authorities with that and get that page taken down. Take all the pictures of your family and put it in private. And whatever you do here, put it in a platform that nobody can see your family no more. But try to get that shit out of the internet, brother. And peace be with you, brother. And thank you for everything you have done for us, man. Shalom, brother.
Thanks. Yeah, for like Ephraim said, everybody right now who's watching, just type in Elder Jose Vega and this thing will show up, right? Yeah, so you brothers and sisters can, just report it, man. Like I said, I already tried to report it. I already told them, this is not me. I did that years ago. I've been trying to get it down for the past 2 years, and it hasn't been working. So, if you brothers and sisters want to just report this page, finally get it taken down. Because again, this is, straight slander. And you see how serious it is, to the point where even camp members from GMS and whatever, Wi-Fi, whatever, are making response videos to a shadow, because they're not addressing me. They're addressing music videos that I did back when I was in the world, and then they're trying to make it seem like as if I recently did it, and that I'm talking about people from the tribe of Judah and man, y'all are some crazy motherfuckers, man. That's crazy. But like I said, I'm gonna say, I guess no one else is gonna join in, so I guess I'm gonna say shalom. Let the music right out. Y'all have a good night.